Hey, everybody, relax. We found the car. Today is Thursdela Thursday, and we're going to have one heck of a show for you here tonight. As you can tell by the unsubstantiated whatchamadoodles inside my voice and the title card. So sit back, relax, throw your socks in the fan, and sit back and laugh until you collapse, because it is now time for Thursdela Thursday. You know the thing.
You know the thing.
Up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire, his head in the sky. Godzilla, Godzilla, Godzilla.
Hey everybody, I'm your host with the most that likes to slap cheese all over my toast, T-Bro77, along with my broadcasting partner, good old Sagittariusly Roaring. How you doing, Sagittariusly Roaring? I've changed your name, by the way.
I see that. Well, hello there, Mr. Hebro77, sir. How are you doing this Thursdela Thursday, my friend?
Well, I got to tell you, the Chinese suck at making.
What do you mean the Chinese suck?
At you didn't let me finish. At making frozen dumplings.
At making frozen dumplings.
Yes.
So you're saying that the Chinese frozen dumpling game is rather suspect. Is that what you're saying? Is this the conspiracy theory you're claiming, my friend?
Yeah. You know, I'm not saying that they're out to poison us Americans.
Uh-huh.
But their expiration date system is kind of wacky. That's all I'm saying, you know.
So
I'm not
by kind of wacky. Could you be a tad bit more specific?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of wacky, huh? So what? I mean, I'm trying to imagine the Chinese frozen dumpling expiration date system.
Well,
I'm imagining it isn't like Year of the Dragon or cat or dog or anything like that. Might be, the unspecified ingredients, but not the year that it expires, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm being tongue in cheek here, but seriously, what's going on with the expiration date?
Well, when your tongue gets in your cheek, make sure it doesn't hit one of those sharp teeth, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Because
they don't always, cut you in the jaw. But when they do, my man, does it hurt?
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine being battle cat and all.
Yeah, exactly.
So, no, man, it's like, how we have, expires by, 6/14, 2022 or, 7/21/21 or something like that. Something that we all recognize,
Like a month, date, and a year. I'm with you so far.
Yeah, well, these Chinese dumplings that I bought have a weird, like, letters and numbers in them that don't have a month, date, and year. They're just numbers, or they're just letters followed by. Let me show you what I mean.
Yep. I'm guessing it's probably some type of proprietary code that like all the people that are in the industry know, but we're just not privy to. But maybe when we look at it, we can make heads or tails of it, if you will. So I'm assuming you have an example and you're getting ready to display it here on the screen.
I was just getting into my freezer. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see it in this lighting or not, but I'm going to turn my camera on for just a second.
All right.
So here you go.
I've got a slight glare, but not too bad. All right.
There it is, right there, supposedly.
All right. Well, that doesn't necessarily say anything about expiration date, though.
But this is the only thing I could find that has any kind of numbers on it. I mean, you look all over the bag.
What about on the top, like where you, on the other side?
You look over here, and then you turn it around, and there's nothing. There's no expiration date down the middle. You know, there's nothing there.
No.
That you could see, and there's nothing here at the bottom here. I don't know if you could see that or not. Just instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything.
And wait, let me move it to this side.
Yeah.
Nothing there. Just a bunch of Chinese letters.
Yeah.
Unless the Chinese letters are the expiration date, and we just don't. I don't read Chinese, my friend.
Right? Yeah. I don't know, man. That's quite the conundrum. I'd say hurry up and put it back in the freezer since it's so suspect, my friend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now, I have been buying from these guys for years and never really thought anything of it until like a few months ago. Hold on, let me put it back up and then I'll talk.
And what were the 4 numbers? 22 and what does it say on it?
It was like 22 and 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah, that's really strange.
I checked all the other bags and they're pretty much the same way, except for one bag did say like, I don't know, 0522. So that's
okay.
Pretty simple.
That could be made to 2022, yeah.
But see, I didn't even really pay much attention to their expiration dates. I just pretty much thought that they were all up to par, whatever, PAR, par, you know, with everything. Until a few months ago, and I think I mentioned it on this show or one of the other shows, I can't remember which, when I said I bought some spinach noodles. They were spinach garlic flavored noodles, and they were dated October of 2019.
Right, yeah, they were way past due.
And that's the only, and then when I went to the store today to buy my dumplings, I looked in that same section and I was looking for the spinach noodles again, you know?
Uh-huh.
And when I looked up there, they had the same exact ones with the same exact date stamped on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't bring it to someone's attention.
Hell with it.
All right, yeah.
Let somebody get sick off of it. No.
Right.
No, I don't know. I guess I probably should have.
Well, you could have at least took your Sharpie marker and drew a skull and crossbone on the box.
Oh, yeah. That would have been the right thing to do, probably.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So other than your suspect frozen Chinese noodles, how is everything going for you? I mean, we had a heck of a shifty Sunday, didn't we?
Oh, brother, didn't we ever? We had a shifty Sunday to end all shifty Sundays, man. It was that good.
I hope that it's the sign of things to come, man. I hope that we can keep, knocking them out, just like we did that one. Armor really stepped up and did a real great explanation on the topic that he wanted to cover about the tongues and how it's a gift. I thought that was an interesting explanation. It was very thorough. You know how we do our in-depth analysis here, my friend.
Well, we do that on Shifty Sunday.
Yes. And boy, do we got a plethora of topics to talk about this evening. Everything from Britney Spears wanting to get her conservatorship, updated, and We have John McAfee's mysterious, all the mystery surrounding his recent death in jail. Was he suicided? Was he Epstein, my friend? The everybody and their friend is trying to figure it out, and it seems like there's lots of there's more questions than answers, my friend. Lots more questions than answers.
Well, who the heck is watching us? We got one person watching. Who the heck are they?
Well, do you want me to get in my crystal ball and see if it will, imagine?
No. What I'm saying is they need to leave right now. Whoever
Oh,
it is,
okay.
just stop watching the show because, we don't need any viewers. We don't need any viewers at all. We don't.
We want zero people watching. We don't
That's
want to
right.
do all this important stuff and have somebody actually see it. We want
No.
nobody to see it, right?
Oh my gosh! I think they took me serious.
Hey, they said be careful what you wish for, buddy.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll show you.
Yeah.
We had one viewer, Hebrew, and you ran them off.
I know.
I
Right?
mean,
We had one viewer. One viewer. It's like that person that says you had one job.
yeah. Mhm.
You had one job to do and you failed.
I was just trying to hype up the show, create interest, drum up,
I was
some
trying
key-
to be sarcastic. You know how you say stuff like to your kids, well, I hope you don't clean your room. In fact, keep it a big fat mess for all I care. You know what I mean?
How does that ever worked out where the kid actually cleaned their room?
Oh yeah, I guess that does backfire, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the third step of failure right there.
Well, when Bill Cosby was writing those books, who would have ever thought how he would turn out? Just saying.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
here's my take on that. When something seems too good to be true, how many kids grew up watching the Cosby Show saying this family is way too good to be true. There's no family with no level of dysfunctionality. I mean, nothing's going on here. He hasn't even slapped one of his kids once.
Right. Hey, there's our viewer back.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But you should have known, when it seemed too good to be true, that it probably was.
yeah.
That there would eventually a skeleton would come out of that proverbial closet, my friend.
Well, you know what they say, the darker how's that go?
I want to see how you punch your way out of this paper
All right.
bag. Go right
Well,
on ahead.
I was gonna say, like, the brighter the picture, the darker the negative, right?
Oh, okay. Is that what you were going to say?
Yes.
Okay. So
But-
you said our viewer came back, huh? Either that or we picked up another random viewer for you to run off.
Yes, let's run them off. I got my sword here. Hold on. Let me hop off the screen here and go over to wherever they are. Let's see here. No, that didn't work. Hold on. Let me try it again. No, I didn't go far enough. Hold on.
Oh man, hold on.
Whoa. It doesn't work. I can't physically leave my screen and hop into the audience and chase.
Well, that's
people with
okay.
my sword.
Yeah,
How
that's just
that can happen.
well, we are limited by our physical presence within the matrix, my friend.
Oh man, we're stuck in this little bubble here that lights up when we talk.
I know it's just part of the algorithm. There's nothing we can do about it.
Damn that Al Gore.
Mm.
I know. He was the worst vice president ever, and now he's the worst at YouTubing.
Yeah, for sure.
He sticks us in this bubble where all we could do is have our voices light up whenever we talk. We can't go anywhere. We're stuck here. Like, I can't run over to where the audience are in the comment section. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Hold on. What am I even thinking here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give them a piece of my mind. There we go. I'm in the comment section now. There we go. Uh-huh.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
You two guys get back here.
Yeah, that's right. You guys, you know what we need?
What's that?
We need one of those electric whips, like what's their names have of Star Trek Next Generation, where we use it like kind of like a lasso, and we lasso our audience and where they can't leave till the end of the show.
How long do you think you could have such said whip before you would, catch at least like 5 cases?
Well, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it would be your demise. That would be the last thing that you should ever have.
Oh man,
Because with great power comes great responsibility, my
I don't
friend.
know. I don't know. If I could do it and get by with it, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay, yeah.
I saw a cop earlier today. He had someone pulled over.
You would need like a stack of like waivers for people to sign before they
Right. Get over
before
here.
they.
I'm suing. No, you're not. Oh, hey, we got Teresa Lynch in the audience, by the way.
Well, hot diggity darn, my friend.
Well, is
Very.
that the one viewer I ran off? Is that who
I
I
don't
ran
know.
off? Oh man,
I don't know. But
That's
you're
right.
welcome. Welcome, Teresa Lynch. Welcome. Don't let this Hebrew guy run you off with this silly sense of humor.
Yeah.
With his satirical sarcasm.
Yeah, I was trying to do the whole, reverse psychology thing,
Mhm.
Just it always backfires, it seems like. But getting back to legal beagle stuff, let me tell you what happened to me today.
Well, what happened to you today, my friend?
I was coming back home, and oh my gosh, I totally shouldn't have done this, but I saw a cop, right? He had someone pulled over. And I was like, oh, he's got someone pulled over, eh? Well, check this shit out. And I sped up to 80 miles an hour and passed him. And as I passed him, I was like, he can't do nothing. He's got someone pulled over. That was my logic,
Mm-hmm.
I went right past him. He gave me like the dirtiest look, just like he was looking at me like, you're lucky I got this guy pulled over. You would be done for, buddy.
So he basically gave you that look Riker's doing in your little Star Trek clip where he's telling what's his name to get in his chair, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's what it felt like. That stare, huh?
Yeah, well, this is what happened.
Uh,
Like I went right by that police officer like this. You know.
yeah. Uh,
You ever do that though? You know what? I'm sometimes kind of an asshole.
right.
You know what I do sometimes when I see an officer's got someone pulled over?
Oh, what do you do sometimes when you see an officer's got someone pulled over, my friend?
I am so bad. I'm such a bad man. I'm such a bad man. You know how some cars, like most cars, kind of get over a little bit to give them room?
Well, yeah, that's the polite and non-manslaughtery thing to do.
Well, I got a confession to make. When I'm in that situation, I get over as far as I can to where it gets almost in their uncomfort zone. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I gotta say I got a touch of evil inside of me where I
Well,
just
yeah, I mean, you're. It's like you're pushing the limits of the matrix, my friend.
yeah,
I mean,
no, it's
there could be that one time when you think that you're leaving just enough room, and some innocent person or thing gets in your way, and next thing you know, you're sitting there filling out police reports for the rest of the afternoon, and have some type of shit on your conscience, my friend.
that's true. No, I'm terrible. I'm just a terrible person, man.
Well,
No,
you can
I
say that Saji, the voice of reason, reached out to you today. So going forward, this will no longer be an issue for you. I hope and I pray for that to be the outcome, because I would hate for us to have had this conversation and then you to have some type of negative consequence. But I digress.
I'm just glad we didn't have the conversation about bike riders and joggers.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine how many of them are laying, on the side of a ditch somewhere, trying to remember the last three letters of that license plate number. It was Hebrew 70 something. I just don't know what the fuck it was.
Right. Yeah, oh man. No, I only did that one time, man. Just that
okay.
one time.
I see.
No, you know what really though, in all seriousness though, what really drives me nuts, dude, is
What's that?
When you do see like the jogger or the bike rider, it's mostly bike riders, not joggers, but it really kind of grinds my gears is you see a sidewalk.
Or dent your quarter panel, whichever, but go ahead.
Huh?
You said grind your gears.
Oh yeah, my gears.
Or sometimes puts a dent in your quarter panel.
Yeah, my quarter panel.
A kink on your bumper or a crack in your windshield. But I digress. Go ahead, my friend.
Crack. I've had that already. But no, man, it's like you're driving along, you're minding your own business, and then all of a sudden you get behind some schmuck who's riding his bicycle out in the middle of the gosh dang road, and there's a bike path, not just right over, just not even like 6 feet from him. There's this bike path right there. So it's just like right there, but oh no, Mr. Smarty Pants, who probably is only riding his bike because he has a DUI in the first place, can't get on the bike trail. He can't be bothered with that. Oh no. He's got to ride about 1.5 miles per hour in front of Hebrew, who's wanting to go, the speed limit. And no, I can't even do that because some jackass thought it would be funny to ride in front of me going 1 point something 0 miles per hour or however fast those damn bikes go.
Gotcha. So like you on the GPS, your estimated time of arrival went from like 4 minutes and 30 seconds to 30 minutes and 24 seconds is what you're trying to say.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right. And they don't realize that the whole world revolves around you and that,
yeah. What the hell?
And it's your glorious purpose that is of the utmost importance at this very moment, not whatever issues they may or may not be dealing with. Those are not, not relevant at this point, if I understand you correctly.
Yes. Hey, dang it. I have places to get to, man. I gotta get to the dollar store so I can get the Scotch tape for my Spider-Man movie. Dang it!
Right. Never mind that they're going slow because they're digging in the cup holder to see if there's any quarters, dimes, and nickels because they're $3 short for their their wife's prescription and for insulin, and they're not sure if they're going to be able to afford it when they get there. Never mind all of that. They just need to move out of your fucking way, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Right.
I think I get it, man.
Are we talking about the same thing?
No, definitely not.
There's cup holders on bicycles now.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot they were on bike. That's
the whole point of the story. Like,
well, maybe they're scanning the floor for the change they dropped just moments ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, the whole point I'm trying to make is there's a bike trail just like right there. There's the bike trail. It's like not even that far. Like, get on the damn bike trail.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Nicole Ackerman came clean. She said she was the one. She said, "Sorry, I had to leave when you said it. It was too good.
Yeah, I figured it would be you, Nicole. I just knew it. I knew it.
And it would be just like her to come back later and tell us after the fact.
But see, you know what Sadji said? He said, "Be careful what you wish for."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. I
Mhm.
was trying to do the whole reverse psychology thing, the co-anchorman, and it Ackerman. Ackerman. Why do I keep calling you Anchorman? Ackerman. I gotta say it right. Or pay the
Get
price.
it right or pay the price, my friend.
That's right.
So
But
let's talk about this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
backfired. It all backfired on me, Sadji. It all backfired on me.
Well, it was all good in the end because she was a loyal viewer after all. She came
I think
back.
you had a Freudian slip there, pal.
How so?
A Freudian slip, because we're going to be talking about lawyers and.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought we'd talk about this Britney Spears stuff first and foremost. Everybody knows who Britney Spears is, and I think most people who are pop culture, haven't lived under a rock. Kind of, a lot of her trials and tribulations throughout the years. She's had plenty of them.
You said trials.
Yes, and tribulations,
Mm-hmm.
and but trial being the key word in our judicial scheme. So she went to court yesterday, day before, to have her conservatorship, I guess, updated, reviewed, if you will.
Sadji, for those of us who don't know, just maybe there might be an audience member out there or two. What exactly is a conservatorship?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because had you asked me who exactly is Britney Spears, I would have been at a loss for words. So that's a good question. I mean, off the top of my head, it's basically when you have a significant amount of money, like an estate or something of that nature, a decent amount of income, if you will, but you're not considered of sound mind to be able to be responsible for the daily budget and the finances. So you put somebody else in charge.
Kind of like I don't mean to interrupt you, but kind of like a power of attorney, sort of.
Yeah, except for it's over your assets and your income.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gave you an article. I don't know if you can look it up. I put it in Hangouts. Thought we would look at the article real quick.
No, I can't, man. My arm doesn't reach that far.
Well, use your sword.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different then. All right. No, seriously though, where is it? Is it in Sadji?
All the way at the top, and I sent it straight to you.
All right.
It'd be one of the first things I sent you, and I put like directions on there for you.
Okay. Let's see. Meatloaf Monday. No, that's not it. We should have a show called Meatloaf Monday. That'd be cool. Twitter. Wait, stop. Stupid vast. Okay, it's not Twitter, is it?
I don't know. It says Brittany, and it's got an arrow pointing up.
Oh, Mandela Monday. Spears. Oh, that's it right there. Okay. I'm glad you put those arrows there. I probably would have never figured it out, man.
I was trying to think ahead. Right? I know exactly how it can be like link, and you got a whole page of links, which one to click on.
Man, they want me to link my account and all this bull crap. Hold on. All right. Hey, we got 5 viewers, actually. Pretty cool for a Thursdela Thursday, I must say.
All right. Well, that's even better.
Miss Connie Joe stopped in, and so did Hunter Hurst Hayden. All right. Here's that collapse. Clap. Whoa! I hate that stuff, man. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
I think Britney Spears is kind of a polarizing topic in general because people either love her or hate her. They think that she. I mean, I mean, you got the whole, her story of coming from Disney, child stardom to pop queen to MK Ultra to when she shaved her head and all that kind of stuff. She's definitely a dynamic and controversial personality, to say the least. Right. So, with all that being said, scroll back up just a little bit. I want to read the name of the.
Wait, hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Before I scroll back up, this is her now?
This is a recent photo of her, I would say, yes.
Whoa. What? She looks the same, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks the same way she did back in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, she really hasn't changed that much. But then again, I mean, I'm sure when she wakes up in the morning, she doesn't have that much eye makeup and, a perfect spray on tan. And, I mean, you can be made to look a certain way too. I mean,
well, of course she does. I mean, when she wakes up in the morning, right after she drinks about a pint of baby's blood, she looks just like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
but I'm not a Britney hater personally. I have a daughter named Britney, for crying out loud. So, and then she wasn't named after Britney Spears, but
right.
I'm not a Britney hater. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
All right. So, I just want Britney Spears. I just want my life back. In a rare public appearance in court, the singer gave an impassioned speech about her treatment under the conservatorship that controls her life, telling the judge that she would just like it to end. All right, well, let's find out what's going on with her conservatorship.
Let's find out. Man, I'm telling you, she doesn't. Oh, wait. Yeah. She looks like she did. I'm telling you, like, how long's it been? 20 years ago?
Yeah, and then some. And if you go back and you look, if you do a look at some of her videos, she looked excessively young in some of her early work, like borderline pedophilia young. It was.
Yeah.
So well, I mean,
how old is she?
That's a good question. You can hold on. Let me read the article here.
Okay.
You're throwing me off base here.
Sorry about that.
All right. So Britney Spears told a Los Angeles judge on Wednesday that she has been drugged, compelled to work against her will, and prevented from removing her birth control device over the past 13 years as she pleaded with the court to end her father's legal control of her life. She said, "I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized." Mrs. Spears, 39. That's how old she is.
39 years old. Wow.
Hold on, I need to clean my glasses here. I didn't realize how dirty they were until I started trying to read, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, it's always important to clean your glasses. And when you do clean your glasses, use on-screen cleaning towelettes. On-screen towelettes contain alcohol and are amino-free. That's on-screen cleaning towelettes from Walmart. Okay, continue.
All right. Mrs. Spears, 39, said in an emotional 23-minute address by phone that was broadcast in the courtroom as she insisted to the public, "I just want my life back." It was the first time that the world had heard Mrs. Spears address in detail her struggles with the conservatorship granted to her father, James P. Spears, in 2008, when concerns about her mental health and potential substance abuse led him to petition the court for legal. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. Scroll away.
All right.
A legal authority over his adult daughter. Mrs. Spears called for the arrangement to end without her having to be evaluated. "I shouldn't be in a conservatorship. If I can work, the laws need to change, she added. I truly believe this conservatorship is abusive. I don't feel like I can live a full life. The struggle between one of the world's biggest pop stars and her father has become a long running saga that has spawned a free Britney movement around the world among her fans and fellow celebrities. All right. Outside the courtroom, as Mrs. Spears' voice silenced a crowd of roughly 120 supporters who had rallied on her behalf but paused to listen to her words on their phones. The striking development came after Mrs. Spears' court appointed lawyer Samuel D. Ingham III asked her at request in April that she be allowed on an expedited basis to address the judge directly. Confidential court records obtained recently by the New York Times reveal that Mrs. Spears had raised issues with her father's role in the conservatorship as early as 2014 and had reportedly asked about terminating it altogether. Mrs. Ingram had had not filed to do so. All right, now let's scroll down a little bit. I don't want to go through the entire article, but there's a couple key points. And you said you have something you wanted to say. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, real quick, is that I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I would think that a psychologist or whatever would have to determine her mental status and would have to prove that in front of a judge, I would think, and in order to get this quashed or whatever.
Yeah. I guess it really kind of depends on if her father is contesting it or not as well.
True.
Because if he's willing to go ahead and let her have it, then that's a whole different story. But yeah, assuming that he's contesting it and that it was not consensual from the get-go, but you do. From what I understand, they've been severely abusing the power, like in a tormentual kind of way, because she is such a powerful person, right, worth so much money. They want to control. Like, well, you don't want to go do this music video, well then we'll show you. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. I want to scroll down a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's this part right here. It's embarrassing and demoralizing what I've been through, and that's the main reason I didn't say it openly. Mrs. Spears said, I didn't think anyone would believe me. Mrs. Spears said that she had been previously unaware that she could petition to end the arrangement. I'm sorry for my ignorance, she said, but I didn't know that. Working off prepared remarks, the singer spoke so quickly and so passionately that the judge was forced more than once to ask her to slow down for the sake of the court stenographer.
Oh, wow.
And she goes on, let's go ahead and do this last part here. And then she goes on to say, I'm telling you the truth, okay? Mrs. Spears said, I'm not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry. It's insane. All right. And then there's people at the rally, I guess.
Hey, you know what? Who's that guy? She needs that one guy to petition for. You know what guy I'm talking about, right? The Leave Britney Alone guy.
Oh yeah, from like the YouTube fame from that way back when. Yeah,
way back. Yeah.
Leave
Britney alone.
All right, there's just one little more snippet I want to cover on it.
Okay.
I don't want to spend too much time, but I think this part is kind of important.
All right.
All right, so Mrs. Spears Let's see here. She's worth 60 million. She has a $60 million fortune alongside a professional wealth management firm. She requested a licensed professional conservatorship over Mrs. Spears' personal care on an ongoing basis or ongoing temporary basis back in 2019. Um, keep scrolling. I want to get to this one.
Okay.
All right, here. She described being okay, yeah. Go back up just a little bit to the top of that paragraph.
All right.
All right, she described being pushed into involuntary medical evaluations and rehab after she spoke up for herself in rehearsal for an upcoming Las Vegas residency that was later canceled when she objected to a piece of choreography. It was as if I planted a huge bomb somewhere, Mrs. Spears said. I am not here to be anyone's slave. I can say no to a dance move. I need your help, she told the judge. I don't want to be sat in a room for hours a day like they did to me before. They made it even worse for me. Multiple times, Mrs. Spears drew attention to the fact that she was able to make a living for so many people and pay so many people while not controlling her own money. I'm great at what I do, she said, and I allow these people to control what I do, ma'am. It's enough. It makes no sense at all. And I don't know. I think that pretty much is kind of sums it up. I mean, obviously, we're not living her life and walking a real day in her shoes, so to speak. But I would say that as much as she's able to earn and is where she's at in her life and get, it's not like she's still 20 something years old. I mean, she does need to be allowed to, I think, have more control over her life at this point, a chance to at least sink or swim, if you will, just like everybody else in the world does. You got any thoughts or comments on this subject, man?
Not really, dude. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, we don't know exactly the whole story, what it is, and quite frankly, what she's going through. And I'll be honest with you, I really don't care. I mean, I know this is going to sound cold-hearted, whatever, but she's a celebrity.
Yeah, I don't really care so much about her per se and what's going on with her, but I do think that it's important that we acknowledge the how the case gets treated, because I mean it's one of those things where it's your basic human rights, kind of like being submitted. I mean, back, if you was to go back 20, 30 years, 30, 40 years ago, even more so, a lot of people were institutionalized. I mean, like scary, crazy houses, psychiatric wards actually were filled. There was lots of them. You don't see that so much today like you used to. They don't commit people as willy dilly as they used to. They give them they give them a harsher script and just send them and just send them back home, right?
They basically pop pills. They basically just pop pills down their throats.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, if they sent more and more people to the nut house or the funny farm, as I like to say, then the pharmaceutical companies wouldn't be making money off of these people. That's what it amounts to. I mean,
right. And when they give you certain diagnoses, it discredits you from being able to do certain things too. Like you can't buy, you can't get a carry permit, a gun permit.
No.
You can't you can't have certain types of jobs. You're ruled out immediately. I can see how they could even at some point make a claim that you maybe shouldn't even vote because you're not capable of making a rational vote. I mean, it's one of those things where you just got to pay attention to to that kind of stuff. And I mean, I've been you and I there's people that where you get in situations where you can get under somebody else's thumbnail, be it your husband or your
Sure.
wife or your mom or your dad, where they're holding the purse strings, paying your rent or
Yeah.
financially doing something for you, and using that as a way to will leverage over how you live your life.
Oh
And
yeah.
I mean, that's just an extreme example of it, but it's just one of those things where you have to pay attention. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't wish any ill will on Brittany or anyone else for that matter. But honestly, we've seen some of the crazy shit that she's done over the years, like hang her baby over the window and you know spread her legs out of an open cab or limo or whatever, and shave her head and walk with umbrellas during the daytime, and it was just been a lot of crazy things we've seen that girl do, and I know people can change, and they can go through, they can get better, they can get well, and I hope she is getting better and she is getting well, but she kind of put herself in a position, not from craziness, or I shouldn't say craziness, not from mental illness so much as all the drugs and alcohol abuse that she's put herself through. And she can, and you know what, she could sit there and make excuses saying, well, the producers made me do it, or Hollywood made me do it. They pushed me to taking pills, or they
Or
pushed me to
or
drinking,
even
stuff
even the
like that.
devil made me do it. Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, she has her own brain, and she makes her own. She could make her own decisions, whether she's going to pop a pill or take a swig of whatever. At the end of the day, and
It would be Pepsi, my friend, for sure.
sure, yeah, I'm sure. But you know, I hope she does well, and I hope she is doing better, and that's been a lot of years ago, and there's a lot of people that live with skeletons in their closet, and there's we all do. We all go through trials and tribulations, like you said at the beginning of the before you read the article. But and the reality is that all these celebrities, not just Britney, but all celebrities, well, not all of them, but most of them, for the most part, they put themselves in these situations, and I can't really feel sorry for her. That's what I was saying at the
Oh
beginning.
yeah, it wasn't there was nothing about that really trying to make you feel sorry for her. If anything, I think she got it. I think she got awarded the freedom, and so she's
Yeah.
so yeah, she's it's actually nothing to feel sorry for her about. I guess we're going to find out just what she really is capable of now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just a good one of those. It was a good opportunity to just kind of reflect on what is a conservatorship, how much power does it really have, and how hard is it to get out of one. And this is probably one of the most mainstream examples of that.
Yeah, I've learned a lot here tonight, man. Because I didn't know what the hell that was.
Hmm.
I had no
So
idea.
let's move on. We got so much more to cover. What do you want to talk about next?
We have a lot to cover. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Well, first of all, we have Fellow Fire. She's in here. Bone breaking action. Miss Connie Joe Wood. Hunter Hurst Hayden. Let's see here. As I like to call him, Triple H. Nicole Ankerman is here. And Teresa Lynch as well. So there's your shout out for this evening.
Oh wow, that's like an all-star cast. We could, if they were doing a show, I would love to be in their chat room. That's all I got to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But since we're doing the show, I'm glad they're in our chat room. Either way, I would be content. So, what do you want to talk about next, my friend?
Well, let's move on to the next, as I like to say. Let's see here. What do you got here?
Right underneath that Britney thing was the Supreme Court article.
Oh, I thought we were going to do funny memes next. Okay.
Well, let's get the Supreme Court out the way, and then we'll go right to the memes. There's not very many of them.
All right. Let's.
Oh, but wait. Did you already click on it?
No.
That scroll all the way down first. There is one meme that's Britney related at the very bottom.
At the very bottom. All
Yeah,
right.
we'll get that out the way. I saw that right at the end, so I would have put it with the other ones or with the Britney story. But I thought it was a funny meme that goes with the Britney story.
All right. Here we go. Huh.
Get in, loser. We're freeing Britney.
I got you. Uh-huh.
I don't know who these female celebrities are, but I assume that they're famous female celebrities.
Well, I know that one blonde girl in the back, I think, is in a lot of comedy movies, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who the other two are. The white girl and the black girl that's in the front. I don't know who they are. But let's see. High running what? What's that symbol? I'm running last lives here happened to be in the shower when it started. Oh, our live. Okay. Running late. I see what she was saying. You guys and gals should have another listen to Megadeth Countdown to Extinction album. If they ain't your cup of tea, at least read the lyrics sometime. Okay.
All right.
I used to listen to Megadeth back in the day, but not so much anymore. Not a huge Megadeth fan. I was more into Metallica. How about you?
You know, I like Megadeth and Metallica, but again, I probably haven't listened to them since 1998. But boy, did I listen to a lot of it back in the 90s, though.
Yeah.
But I just haven't, revisited it since.
I know.
I used to listen to a lot of Rob Zombie, too. I really liked Rob Zombie for some reason.
Yeah, you know what? I still have some Rob Zombie on my MP3 player. I like to listen to some of his stuff when I'm working out because it's real high powered,
Right, yeah. I like the high tech sound of it, yeah.
Yeah. So
all right, yeah, go ahead and let's do the Supreme Court thing because I think it paints an interesting scenario of how they when you give them an inch and they try to take a mile, my friend.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, yeah. I have a lot of thoughts on that one. All right, Supreme Court.
It's right underneath the Britney, like where the arrow pointed up, the arrow pointed down.
It's pointing down. Okay, I got you. Hey, thanks for again, you gave me some good direction there. I appreciate that. It allowed me to get this up much faster. There we go.
All right, so the article is Supreme Court rules 9-0 unanimously against police and for motorists in pursuit case. A CHP officer followed DUI suspect home and into his own garage as door was closing. Right there in the headline, since I already know the story, I'm going to tell you that there's false information in the headline. The person at the time that it occurred was not a DUI suspect as of yet. Just saying. But let's keep it moving.
Keep it moving, as I like to say. Keep pushing forward.
Well, this is an interesting story.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if you will.
Imagine if you will. Yes.
All right, go ahead and scroll down here, and I'll set the stage.
Right.
You're driving home, and you got the radio cranked, and for whatever reason you honk your horn and you catch the policeman's attention.
You're listening to Megadeth.
Yeah, you're listening to Megadeth. You're banging your head so freaking hard that it hits the steering wheel and honks the horn. And the cop looks up at your vehicle and sees you in your car jamming out to, rocking righteously to some Megadeth. You even have the lyric video on so that you can read along with the lyrics because Philo Fire recommend that you check them out just recently when you were at the gym, and the policeman decides they're going to follow you. And right as you're almost approaching your house, they turn on their lights, but you don't notice that they turn on their lights, and you go ahead and you turn into your driveway before realizing that this light thing had happened. And so the policeman is like, "Well, I turned on my lights. Why did he pull into his driveway?" And not only do you pull into your driveway, but you pull into your garage. So then the policeman parks his car, sprints up your driveway, and kneels down and is able to enter your garage before you finish closing the garage door, my friend.
You know what I
Now,
imagined when you said that? Kind of like Indiana Jones rolling in on the last second.
yeah, exactly. While listening to Megadeth.
Yes.
Yes. And, so the two California Supreme Courts said that the policeman was, quote unquote, had, I think, something, eligible circumstances. I forget the exact terminology. And he was in hot pursuit of the suspect, right? But it was for a misdemeanor offense because at the time he was just guilty of or suspect of public um, what's the word,
Public
like noise ordinance, yeah,
exposure.
the
Exposure.
noise ordinance, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were saying he flashed somebody.
No, he's just listening to a music loud, listening to
Uh,
Megadeth, and he
I,
honked his horn. Yeah, he was a sound ordinance
I
violation,
was
right?
just trying to be funny, sir.
Oh, okay, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Okay.
So anyway, this is the Fourth Amendment at risk here, because let's say they did this. This goes all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. They
Mm.
look at the case
The
and they
U.S.
say,
Supreme Court, not to be
yes,
confused with the Russian Supreme Court.
exactly, my friend.
Yeah.
And they unanimously shut this down. They say there's no way, Jose,
Mm.
is this going to be allowed. So
Where's Jose? Is he in the chat? Did I miss him?
I'm not sure, but I know for a certainty that he didn't vote for Pedro.
Oh, okay.
By declining to endorse a broad interpretation of police power, the justices handed a victory to the driver, Arthur Lang, who is challenging his conviction of driving under the influence. See, so after
Mm.
the officer came in the garage and started questioning the suspect, he realized that he had been drinking, and he asked him to do a field sobriety test in his garage.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's
So
not
I
even
think,
driving at that time.
yeah, and he unlawfully entered his house. He did not have a search warrant. So,
Right.
I mean, I can honestly see if they pass this, the police starting to train how to, wait for the person to pull into their garage, time it so that you can get into the garage before they close the door, and practicing like sprint videos on how to approach garage doors and stuff. I mean, just so that they can avoid search warrants. Crazy talk, I know, but
That to me is just got to be illegal as hell. It's
yeah.
got to
Well,
be.
it is, and it will be. And the Supreme Court 9-0 said that we ain't having that. So
Yeah.
that's a small victory for our Constitution, my friend.
It's
But
about
it
time.
just goes to show you, though, two state courts proved it, though. So it was at risk of being a real thing that could have happened. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Had our Supreme Court justices, ruled the other way. So I don't know, man. I think it's something worth knowing, because so many of these things and it seems like so many of these things just kind of come and go, and next thing you know, it's a new law, and everybody wonder how it changed, because nobody was paying attention.
This guy would make what's their names? Haunch and Punch from Chips, you remember that show Chips? Do 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 do. Chips, California Highway Patrol Chips.
Yeah, is it that a Mandela effect?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there is one for it, like the way that it was spelled or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be because how do you get chips from California Highway Patrol?
There you go.
Yeah. There'd have to be an I in there somewhere.
Unless the H and the I are from highway, like HI and highway.
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking about when you said California Highway Patrol. Like I was imagining the officer on his motorcycle.
Okay, yeah, and his aviator sunglasses, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sliding sideways underneath the garage door as the garage door was slowly closing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
During like an insane Megadeth guitar solo. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Man. But no, seriously though, man, that was total and complete bullshit. I mean, how you gonna give a guy a DUI when he's not even driving? His car's parked. He's in his own house, so to speak. Well, on his property anyway.
Hmm.
So no, it's
He could have said I had a fifth of whiskey sitting here on the deep freeze. As soon as I got out of my car, I just chugged it, officer. Sorry, but I'm definitely going to fail your sobriety test.
right. I think I did something similar to that once. But anyway, yeah. Let's. Are we reading the whole thing now?
No, we were done with that. We're done. What do you want to talk? What do you where you want to do the memes now?
Let's do the what do you mean memes.
Yes. What do you
like the way
mean? What do I
said,
mean?
what do you mean? I used to say that when I was a kid in high school. Like the first time I ever said that, like the whole class cracked up laughing when the teacher, I think the teacher asked us a question or he said something, and then I go really loud, "What do you mean?" Kind of like that, you know?
Uh huh.
And it cracked up the whole class. It really did.
Well, it would have been even funnier if the teacher responded with, "What do you mean? What do I mean?"
Yeah, I know. No, his response was, "All right, take your desk out in the hallway." Take your desk out in the hallway. Like, okay, I understand that's supposed to prevent a kid from like not disrupting the class, but I've already done it. It's over. I'm not going to do it again. Now
I
all
can,
you're doing is
but see,
encouraging me. It's like now all you're doing is encouraging me to disrupt the hallway.
exactly. I'm not going to start just stay seated in my desk and start going toward the hallway.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right. Banging on the lockers. Oh man. Oh man. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Philo Fire. I was practically a piece of furniture there in the principal's office. I'll tell you. But yeah, here's the here's the what do you mean memes.
I only got a handful of them this week, guys. I'm sorry for that.
Well, is this no, that's not it. That's not one. Hold on.
Then you got to go all the way back up for. There's like 4 of them in there, maybe 3.
Oh, I think I kind of like this one a little bit. Hold on. Let's see here. You can tell this dog's from Chicago, by the way. Check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'll let you read this one.
All right. I'll read the top line. You read the bottom line, okay?
Oh, there's a bottom line?
Well, ha ha. The dog looks like he's been drinking beer.
You're an alcoholic, Bethany.
You mean Saggy?
Oh, well, yeah, you're Saggy, so that would work. But look, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon is what I was talking about. He's from Chicago because that's what they have the Pabst Blue Ribbon manufacturing plant there in Chicago.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's basically how happy somebody gets when they're drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, by the way.
Right, yeah. They're making that bitter beer face.
Yeah. I mean, at least you got beer. I mean, you got that much, but it's nothing to smile when someone takes your picture or anything about.
No. The dog, by the way, reminds me of a beagle I used to have once.
A legal beagle?
He was a legal beagle, and every time like I tried to solve a mystery or something like that, it always fucked things up. And then he would be right behind me saving my hide, Him and a niece I had named Penny, you know. Oh wait, no. That wasn't me. That was Inspector Gadget. Sorry. Sometimes I get the reality mixed up with my cartoons.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes I get my cartoons mixed up with my reality.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Speaking of cartoons, here's our next meme.
All right. See if I can not botch this one up as bad. This is the hottest summer of my life, and you see, global warming over there,
Yeah.
and Homer's quick to point out this is the coldest summer of the rest of your life.
Hmm.
Because global warming, it'll just keep getting
Oh, yeah.
hotter and hotter.
True. Yeah. But it looks like the top part there looks like Bart's grabbing his old jewels there.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I think there's only one more.
Is there only one more?
Yeah, this is it. A company which cares for us doesn't exist. And this is the new ad for the Beach Easy Reach Ultimate Lighter. Martha Stewart says, perfect for candles, Snoop Dogg, and more. I wonder what Snoop Dogg uses his big Easy Reach lighter for.
Right. Well, shit, it looks like they got it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I see now. Well, Martha Stewart's smoking some of that stuff too. She doesn't just get her ideas. It's like out of nowhere. It's like she's got to smoke a little bit to get those ideas. Like, oh yeah, man, I can do this, put this here. Look, check this out. You know how she rose.
Mm-hmm. She's also, I heard that when she was in prison, she perfected the ramen roll.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha. Philo Fire says she gets baked. That's a good one. I like that one. And this is the last meme.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh man,
on the memes, man. I'm sorry, but it was slim pickings on the internet tonight. I mean, there was stuff that I didn't bring just because it wasn't even funny enough to even talk about. So.
Well, what's all this other stuff here? There's some other stuff.
Oh, we got a lot going on there. We got the Biden stuff that you wanted to talk about, and then read it. I put directions there.
Oh well, yeah. Again, I appreciate that. Let's see here. Biden asked about church. Is this it? YouTube?
Well, that's that. Yeah, that's what that is. And then there's an article below that. If you want to read the article first to kind of do the backstory.
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of the way to go about that, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, I think it's right underneath the other stuff.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
All right.
All right, you want to read this one? You want me to?
Well, you can since you're closer.
All right. U.S. Catholic bishops and draft to draft a communion document that could rebuke Biden. And again, the headline is so deceiving because it's not really about Biden. It's about any political figure that happens to be Catholic.
There's
yeah.
Two questions. First of all, look at his black eyes here, man. He's got like pure, just black eyes.
Yes, he does.
Man.
I call them beady eyes, but yes.
And then you got George Lucas. What's George Lucas doing there?
I'm not really sure. Maybe he's trying to help him with the implementation of the Star Wars program.
I'm sure
Or
he's
Space
trying to
Force,
turn
I
him to
should
the light. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to turn him to the light side, is what I was gonna say. But yeah, I like your idea better. Because Star Wars and Catholics have a lot in common, if you notice.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's see here. In a 168 to 55 vote, the U.S. Catholic bishops agreed on Friday to draft a document that would detail the conditions under which Catholic politicians and public figures who do not follow church teachings on abortion and other issues may be denied communion. According to the Associated Press and Wall Street Journal, President Joe Biden, the second Catholic president in U.S. history, stands to be rebuked if such a document is approved in November due to his support of abortion rights, the New York Times reports.
Yeah,
all right.
you're rebuked. You're rebuked, demon. You can't have none of Christ's body. Get out of here, demon.
Yep. All right. So, you and I talked about this the day this story broke. It was like right a night or two right after we did. We were actually going to bring this up on Shifty Sunday, but we didn't get around to it because of everything else that happened. But I remember us coming to the conclusion that this is kind of a personal thing. I doubt that they'll even ask him, and I don't even know that they ever would show him going to church, right? And so anyway, not so much. Then the very next day, I get on the internet and I find the YouTube video of where they asked him about it. Do you want to go ahead and play that clip?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, let me tell you something though, real quick. Connie Joe said she sent me some stuff, some funny stuff. Well, here's the thing. We'll share that on our next broadcast, probably. How's that sound? Because Phil Fire thinks that I ghosted her. Well, I didn't ghost her. We were getting into the conversation, and I just didn't have time to answer her. So I do want her to know that we were listening. I just, we were in our conversation, right?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I hadn't gotten back to the chat yet to see what they said. I don't even know I missed that.
So
it's hard to do a show and keep up on every chat thing that gets said.
That's why we need a third person here. You know what I'm saying? Like the third person be like, well, chat says blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
So, and also when I do my share screen and I go into share screen mode, I can't see the chat. So
right.
I'm just pointing it out, letting it be known it is a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing,
It's definitely. Why did I put that all the way to the top? Dang it. Where are you? It's definitely a thing.
You know the thing.
I was slow on that one. But anyway, here's this YouTube video, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, the jury, so to speak. All right, here we go.
Scott Morrison had a win on the world stage at the.
Wait. Did I miss something here?
Now, Scott Morrison had a win.
That don't look like the one, but maybe it is. I don't know.
It was a significant shift, with Europe finally starting to acknowledge the threat China poses after repeated warnings from the US and Australia.
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong video, man.
All right. I thought so. It's like, this doesn't have anything to do with Catholics. All right, let's try to get. That seems like the only one you had in there. Hold on. Let's see. asked about the church, YouTube.
Now, Scott Morrison had a win.
No. That's not it. Okay. Maybe you sent me the wrong thing, dude. Uh-oh. Sagi's gone. Well, shoot. Well, let's see what the comments are saying while he's gone. Three's Company. All right, let me sing it. Hold on. Come knock on our door. Come knock on our door. We've been expecting you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's Company too. Do. Oh, yeah, I'm just killing time before Saggy gets back. I don't know how the heck we lost Saggy. I guess he he jumped off when he was looking for the right thing because he sent me the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Maybe I could find the right thing. Hold on. It says YouTube about the church. Okay, there's one new message. There it is. Okay, it was in the... Okay, here we go. All right. Before I play it, though, I want Saggy back in here before I play it. This comes from The Guardian, by the way. Okay, so how do I put Saggy back in there? Hey, there you are.
Sorry about that. I don't know how I got the clip mixed up, but I found it real quick and I verified it is legit and it should work just fine now.
All right, here we go. Yep, that seems to be the right one. It says The Guardian. Okay, let me big screen this sucker. There we go.
Are you concerned about this rift within the Catholic Church, and are you concerned about this action?
Say again?
The Catholic bishops are moving on this resolution that would prevent you and others who've supported abortion from receiving communion. Are you concerned about the rift in the Catholic Church, and how do you feel personally about that?
That's a private matter, and I don't think that's going to happen. Thank you.
Sure. Way to dodge that one, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. You could tell he didn't feel comfortable answering that question, and he couldn't walk away from the microphone fast enough.
No.
But, you know, it is a controversial subject, like a million ways to Sunday, pardon the pun, but
Sunday. I got you.
But it's like one of those things where, like, I don't agree. Like, I remember hearing Armour saying it's the church is giving itself this false power, as if it can hold your salvation over you if you don't conform to what they say you should conform to, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically, like when I was Catholic, and I guess I still kind of am a little bit, the whole idea of communion was that we all took the bread of Christ. Now, Armour calls it a cracker, which I guess it is kind of a cracker, but it's not really. It's thinner than a cracker. But I'm not going to get into the
well, one could say wafer even, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not going to. That's all not schematics. You know what I'm trying to say. Semantics. Yes, thank you. That's all that is. Anyway, we were always taught that we could only receive the body of Christ. First of all, you'd have to be, number one, baptized, and number two, confirmed through confirmation, and number three, before you could even receive the body of Christ, would be that you would have to confess all of your sins the week before, a day before, or that day before receiving it. Otherwise, you weren't worthy to receive the body of Christ, which gets into a whole nother thing, which Armour was talking about. Said, first of all, you know, that's not what the body of Christ was all about. It's like when Christ did that, breaking the bread in remembrance of me, the Catholics interpreted that as being, we must do this ritual in remembrance of him each time we have what we call communion. But really, and the way he explained it, I think, if I'm not mistaken, now please correct me if I'm wrong, if this is what you heard too, is that what that really means is every time we eat our supper and we do our prayer before we have our supper, that's actually what he meant by in memory of him, that we should do our prayer before our meal, is to be thankful for our meal in memory of him. Is that what I gathered from? Is that what you gathered from him as well, or am I mistaken?
No, I think you pretty much captured it. I mean, it'd be better if Armour was here to, eloquently put it to exactly in his verbiage, but I think you kind of, in a nutshell, got the point that he was trying to make. And honestly, I'm not familiar enough with it to have a strong opinion one way or the other as far as exactly how to interpret what's in the Bible. But it doesn't surprise me, not one little bit, if somebody was to say there's something from the Bible that the church has misconstrued or created some type of ceremony out of strictly to try to, create an illusion of the church having more power over you than they actually should. And I mean, and it does sound like that this is definitely suspect of this of the church playing. It sounds to me like this whole subject is the church playing some form of power politics or making some type of power play move in the political spectrum, more so than it has to do with protecting the sanctity of anybody.
Yeah, that's the thing that bothers me is the Catholic Church, or any church for that matter, having any business in politics. I don't think they should have any business in politics, because they're, number one, there's that whole thing of the separation of church and state. Number two, the church isn't supposed to even care about politics. It's supposed to be about God. It's supposed to be the gathering of the community into its doors and worshiping God, and not worrying about rather someone believes in this or believes in that as far as politics go. It should just worry about its religious beliefs, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying, or trying to say?
Yeah, and then one has to also wonder why now? Why this at this time? Have they waited all of this time for there to be a U.S. president who is of Catholic faith, so that they could, do this at that time just for that reason? I mean, it just really doesn't make a lot of sense as to why now, after all of these years, all of a sudden to bring this issue up. But it does seem like there has been a revelation. I think there's another thing. Speaking of the Supreme Court again, them wanting to push back the date. I think that a person can get like a federal date. Like, I think they want to push it back to 18 weeks or something like that. Or I forget what the exact numbers are, but essentially giving a person more time going to a later stage of development, and and it's not something I really want to, I think that that just the fact that you're I think that you're just going to cause more how do I say it? You're just going. It's one of those things where there isn't an easy answer one way or the other. But I can tell you this: I am anti-abortion. I am not for abortion, but at the same time, I'm not necessarily for totally illegalizing it, because then you have people out trying to get illegal abortions that are dangerous, and I would like to think that the person that is going to go seek an abortion can at least seek it from a trained professional. But the way Planned Parenthood is set up and the amount of babies that they murder on a regular basis, it's sickening to think about. It really is.
I do agree. I do want to address one thing that Phil Fire said the two things actually. There should not be a middleman. You should be able to talk straight to God. Yes. However, we do.
However,
we do tend to talk to the Holy Spirit, and we tend to talk to Jesus. And it says in the Bible that the way to the Father is through Jesus. Or Jesus says that himself. He says the way to the Father is through me. And a lot of people tend to interpret that as if you want to talk to God, you have to talk to Jesus first. But actually, that's not true. It's actually, if you want to get to know the Father, you have to get to know him through Jesus first. You have to get to know Jesus first, is what I'm trying to say. But you can talk to the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will talk to God a lot of times. But you can just talk straight to God. When you say your prayers, who are you praying to? You're praying straight to God. So you don't need some priest. You don't need a priest between you and God to confess your sins. And the other thing that I wanted to address, one of Philofire's not so much question, is our bodies are the temple. She's right. She's absolutely right. The building is just there for us to gather as a community. Like, I have nothing against us gathering as a community to pray to God or to worship God, because it's a sense of togetherness, and it's that togetherness as a community or as a people or as a family that makes it a church. A church does not make a church a church. The community and the people that are inside of it, and their love and their devotion to God, is what makes a church a church. That's all I wanted to say about that. I just had to put that out there. Okay.
yeah, very well said too, by the way.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's all I really had to say about that subject. I mean, and I think you made your point. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that?
There's no. I pretty much settled my my argument, so to speak. Just wanted to address those questions and stuff. Okay, so what do we got on our plate next that we can devour?
Well, we got two subjects left to discuss. One of them is going to be quite lengthy. It's about John McAfee. He was recently
oh man
he was recently going to be extradited from a prison in Spain to the United States, but on the day that his extradition was supposed to take place, he was found dead in his jail cell. And all kinds of conspiracy theories have started popping up ever since that moment occurred, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then
I've been hearing. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
But
no, go ahead.
I've heard of this. I've been reading about this John McAfee fella. He's been showing up on my news feed and stuff like that, but I had no idea who he was or what exactly his involvement was or what was going on there. So I'm kind of a newborn baby in all of this, if you will. So
that's okay. I honestly, I'm not saying it's a Mandela effect for me, but it was probably about a year or so ago when I realized who John McAfee was. Like, he had came up in one of my Truther Circle podcast conversations, because he is he's, I wouldn't go so far as to say an activist, maybe a nationalist would be a better word to describe him. But he's originally famous for designing the McAfee virus protection software.
That's who. Yeah, that virus protection software is garbage, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh, yes. But he was at the right place at the right time, and he developed a business model for that company back in the late 80s, early 90s, where whenever a Microsoft Windows product got released, it automatically had the McAfee product already installed. And as smartphones came out, they came with McAfee already installed. What a heck of a business model to have the virus protection software already installed with a free 30-day, 90-day trial available with automatic subscription already set up once that 90-day trial ends, and then it's already installed on your device. You know how many people have it just for that reason? So he made a shitload of money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it was, back in the early 2000s. I mean, that was the shit. That was everything. That was like, much like what's the name of the virus protection now? Avast. That was the Avast of that time, but now it's a piece of shit.
Well, that's pretty much always been kind of overrated. Way too many lengthy lines of code. It would slow down your computer whenever you ran it. It was a nightmare of a protection system, but it actually did do its job. I mean, it was good at what it did. It was just a poorly written, but they had the advantage of already being there, so they didn't really have to try. But that's a whole different story for a whole different day.
I get that. But here's the thing. I have a Mandela effect with that real quick.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I thought there was 2 C's in there. Like, I thought it was McAfee, like McAfee.
Right.
I didn't know it was McAfee.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to look at the logo again to see it. Like, but it wouldn't surprise me though that he does have a strange last name, and you would think that it would have the big M little m thing or the big C little c thing going or something like that. Yeah.
But I wanted to clear something up also. Besides the fact Michael Fontaine just popped in.
Oh, Michael Fontaine, huh?
Yes, Michael Fontaine just popped in here. Can you believe that Michael Fontaine popped in here? I'm having one heck of a Michael Fontaine good time here.
I know you are, my friend.
Yeah. But no, I want to let Dan, if he ever watches this live stream, I'll let him know I am from the Midwest, Dan. I am not from the Eastern Seaboard or whatever he said I was from. I forget what he said. He
the
said
East Coast?
Yeah, he said I was from the East Coast. I'm like, no, man. I told you, if I told him 1,000 times, I've told him once. Like, I am me and him's time zone is the same. So, man, that dad cracks me up so much, man. I'm just saying. He's so funny. It's like he would lose his keys if they were stuck in his door, and then he was trying to unlock his door, and they're right there in his door. I swear, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, oh crap, he popped out again. I hope he's not having lightning storms. By the way, speaking of Jabberwocky, no, I did not hear about the Houston hospital. What happened at the Houston hospital, fellow fire, formerly known as Milo Fire? What happened? Please tell us. I would love to know. But getting back to Jabberwocky real quick. Oh crap. What did he send me here? What? He sent me something. Hold on. Is that why he left, so he can send me something? Is that why you popped out, so you could send me that thing? Okay, hang on, man. I'll put you back in the room here in a minute, but I need to address something real quick. We had a tree here in town. We used to drive by on this road to get to Carbondale, which is like I don't know, 27, 30, 40, 50 miles away from us. And the tree looked exactly like a Jabberwocky. It did. Well, it still kind of does, but it's lost its shape over the years, and it makes me sad. Okay, many fired, many resigned beforehand too. An Illuminati was given to the workers. Wait, no, I got to be reading that wrong. Ultimatum? An ultimatum was given to the workers of Houston Hospital. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, here's Sadji back. Sadji, welcome back.
Are they talking about the medical workers there where they're trying to force them to get vaccinated?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah. I've heard. You know what? Now that I think about it, I did hear about that, but I forgot that I heard about it until you just said that I heard about it when you reminded me that I heard about it.
Well, if you don't know, now you know.
Yes. If you don't know, then you know what I mean. Anyway, with all that being said, we've got an article here. I believe you handed it to me just now.
Yeah, I wanted to just separate it from all the other stuff because there's a lot of jumble in there, and I wasn't going to be. I didn't mean to leave. I accidentally left trying to do that, but I thought we would start off with this.
Oh yeah.
All right, so anyway, he's in the Spanish prison. He's due to be extradited, and shortly after news of his passing, hits the airwaves in the Twitterverse, his Instagram posts the letter Q of all things, and I guess he was kind of one of the people that participated in the whole Q thing, what QAnon or whatever it was called.
QAnon, yeah.
And he was also he claims that he has top secret. He can expose people. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
He claims that he can expose things, and that's one reason why. And he said if something happens to him, that shortly thereafter the exposure will be released. That if they do him in, that he's going to let all of his secrets out upon his death.
See, I always thought there was two C's here.
I can see how you would have thought that.
Well, think about it, man. Why would it be McAfee and not McAfee or McAfee? I don't know.
Hey, yeah, I don't know either, man. I don't really do. I see your point, but I didn't really have a strong recollection of it one way to be able to. I don't have a dog in that fight, I guess is what I'm saying.
I remember because I had I had bought this software at one time because I had an older computer. And I thought it would work better on an old computer. Like I had a really old computer. Like I had a
how old was it, my friend?
It was so old that you had to type in it a stone tablet.
Oh, okay. It was so old that I had to get on the treadmill and run as fast as I could to get it to power on. Okay.
In fact, hang on a second, dude. I hate to get us off track here. It's the last thing I want to do, but
well, as much as you hate to do it, I absolutely insist that you do.
Let's see here. I've got a book. No, I've got a book somewhere. Where the fuck is that? Oh man, I've been hanging out with Bone Breaking Action too much. I'm cussing now.
Oh man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, whenever you get done going through your stuff, we can get back to the show, my friend.
I'm sorry, man. No, I have the McAfee thing.
I bet you do.
And I know it said it had 2 C's in it, man.
Oh, I believe you. I don't doubt you one bit.
All right. Okay, I'm squirreling here. I know. I apologize. But seriously though, man, this is something I want to look in on in the near future.
All right, and that's a picture of Mr. McAfee over there on the right side. He's kind
Yeah.
of a controversial figure. He was a proponent for crypto coin as well, and
Ah,
and that's another reason why they want to take him out. They claim that he was doing a crypto coin pyramid scheme in the sense that he would say he would buy a whole bunch of Dogecoin or a particular type of coin, whatever kind you name it, Bitcoin, Dogecoin. You pick up cryptocurrency of your choice, and then he would tweet about it, how great it is, and or something, and to try to get to drum up the price. And then when everybody started, after he would release the tweet, the price would go up because everybody that follows him would start buying $20, $100, $50, $500 of it, however much they could afford, and drive the price up. And then he would dump the investment he just made and make a whole bunch of money off of the backs of others who got stuck with the low price after he dumped all of his.
his picture here kind of reminds me of a sad, younger version of Colonel Sanders before Colonel Sanders got into chickens.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's all.
I think that he kind of looks like maybe if Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi would have ran for the Senate instead of choosing a life of the Jedi.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, no, we shouldn't be talking ill will about this guy right now.
No, we probably shouldn't. However, let's scroll down and find out what the media pundits are trying to convince us of with this shady individual.
Okay. Oh, that was good. That was good.
All right. You might want to mute up while I read.
Okay.
All right. An Instagram post uploaded after John McAfee's untimely death was announced Wednesday appeared to be a shout out to the QAnon conspiracy theory. Ooh, turning the apparent suicide in prison of a notorious software impresario into a surreal moment while sparking a frenzy of baseless speculations. Of course, they're baseless speculations. Nothing to see here. Move along, my friend. Posted at 4 p.m. Wednesday, the image showed you just a black letter Q while a white background. It came after McAfee was found dead of what Spanish authorities believe to be suicide in a prison cell earlier the same day. I bet you $500 that not one of those Spanish authorities actually believe that. That might be what they told the reporters, but it's not what they believe. But supposedly it's tax evasion, and he was wanted in Belize for the murder of his neighbor. The post was not the first time someone besides McAfee appeared to post to his Instagram. The account's previous post, a free McAfee image, was uploaded October 5th, the day he was arrested in Spain. In 2019, a different arrest, another post indicated that the account was being run by McAfee's social media team. We are under good information our dear friend John McAfee is being unlawfully detained by authorities. We thank everyone for an outpouring of support the 2019 post read. I've been a follower of him on Twitter now for almost a year, and before he got arrested, he would occasionally post pictures of him having a party on his yacht. You'd see all kinds of like catering and living the life, the life of an eccentric millionaire, booze, women, parties, music, yeah, in the open seas. He was living the dream, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely not the life of a Jedi master. Mm-hmm.
no, definitely not the life of a Jedi master. All right. So let's see here. Scroll on down. Well, I'm not really so much care about the okay, right about there, the QAnon stuff. The million right there is good.
Okay.
Go back down just a little bit.
Down or up? You mean
up? I guess. Yeah. Wow. All right. The millionaire founder of McAfee Associates, maker of the once ubiquitous.
So weird with one C. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but damn, that looks weird with one C.
It's duly noted. The McAfee antivirus software, which looks freaking weird with one C, and Notorious Fugitive had long made fomenting conspiracy theories a prominent aspect of his public persona. And reposts of his death gave rise to an Verbis unum of conspiracy. I love when you put your conspiracy theories in Latin, my friend.
Mm-hmm. So
all right, so
the wizard from Wizard of Oz would say.
Yep.
Just saying. All right, so
so let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these images I sent you.
Wait a minute. So let me read this part. So Newsmax host Steve Cortez. See, I would believe Newsmax before I would believe any of these other guys.
All right.
I kind of want to read this. So he tweets to his 2222 what's that amount? Followers.
222,000 followers.
So
or plus followers, yeah.
So if Jeffrey Epstein got Vincent fostered, then did McAfee just get Jeffrey Epstein? Tim Pool, a social media, of course, personality on the right, tweeted on his 820,000 followers.
Yeah.
Bull fucking shit. Progressive social media personally, Brooklyn dad. All right.
Yeah, he defiantly wrote more than 900,000 followers. John McAfee died today. They said it was suicide, but he didn't do it. Wow. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's scroll down a little bit more.
I will, sir. Mm-hmm. I just want to read that one part because I do follow Newsmax.
No, you went too far here. Go back up a little.
Oh my gosh. I 1,000 pardons.
Right here. McAfee himself appeared to take action some time ago to ensure future reports of his death would be questioned. The same month as his Epstein post to Instagram, he got a tattoo of the word whacked with a $sign in front of it. You see that?
I saw that. You're watching Madoodle.
Yes. He wrote on Twitter, getting subtle messages from U.S. officials saying, in effect, "We're coming for you, McAfee. We're going to kill yourself." See what he did there? We're going to kill yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I got a tattoo today just in case. If I suicide myself, I didn't. I was whacked.
Oh wow.
Check my right arm, he said.
So let's take a look at this.
All right.
Hold on. You sent me the picture if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, while you bring that up, I want to read this one other paragraph. Oh, never mind. All
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. There you go.
right. He had recently see if I yeah, he had recently launched a cryptocurrency at the same time that the advertised itself with an image of Hillary Clinton eating a pizza. Oh, never mind. Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, here's the tattoo. All right, and with and basically the tweet saying getting subtle message from U.S. officials saying in effect, "We're coming for you, McAfee with only one C. We're going to kill yourself." I got a tattoo today just in case I suicide myself. I didn't. I was whacked. Check my right arm. You see it right there.
Yeah. Wow. Man,
Yeah.
this is messed up in so many different ways, you know.
Go ahead and go to the next image there.
Oh, I certainly will. Yes, sir. All right, let's see. Dang it. Come on, man. Wait, what's this?
That's a picture of from one of his parties. You can
Hmm.
see how he lived that lavish lifestyle.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. What's the next one here? Next image.
The guy that got the boot on his head, he posted that picture and saying with some sort of announcement saying, "I really didn't believe I was going to outlive him. I can't believe I outlived my friend John McAfee."
Yeah. Okay, so here's the whole thing here.
All right.
Right there.
Yeah, this is another one of his tweets. I am content in here. I have friends. The food is good. All is well. I know that if I hang myself, a la Epstein, it will be of no fault of mine.
Hmm. All right, let me get back to the whatchamadoodle.
Yeah, there was more images there. Just go ahead and do the images. Yeah, here we go.
Well, I can't do them right in a row.
No, this is perfect. This one right here. All right, so here's a tweet from June 19th, okay? And it says, I've collected files on corruption in the governments. For the first time, I'm naming names and specifics. I'll begin with a corrupt CIA agent and two Bahamian officials coming today. If I'm arrested or disappear, 31 plus terabytes of incriminating data will be released to the press. And then another one. We already read that one. Let's see here. And we already read that one. So I think we're up to date on all of that.
Man. Well, I just wanted to say, in case, another Thursdela Thursday gets pulled down. It's been a nice broadcast, I gotta say.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yeah. Go back into. Let's see here. See if I can get into it. Click on.
Hold on. I gotta show this picture. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah.
Hold on. This is funny. This is actually kind of funny. Oh man.
Well, that's apparently what his guard looked like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that it looks kind of suspicious looking guard.
Yes, I agree. Very suspicious indeed. All right, let's go on. I just had to show that. That's pretty good.
All right. So when you go back in there, there's a right above the picture of the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
There's an article from the Daily Beast.
The Daily Beast.
Yes. You see it?
Hold on. No, I don't. Hold on. I gotta go. Article.
It's above the tattoo and below the Martha Stewart image.
Well, now wait a minute. Didn't we already read this one?
Not the Daily Beast one.
Yeah, that's the one you just read.
Oh, maybe it is. Hold on. All right, keep going up. It's the one. You remember where the dog is? The dog with the beers?
Yeah.
The one right above that. There's a link. New York Post.
New York Post. Dog with beers. Dog with the beers. Ah, okay. There we go.
Yeah, that's the one. This came out right before we went live, like right before airtime.
Cool. So we got the hot scoop on this one.
Yes, we do.
All right.
So as if this conspiracy theory was, or what was going on with John McAfee wasn't weird enough already, John McAfee hideout traced the Spanish ghost hotel with a Bitcoin farm.
Wait a minute. That first picture they showed there showed him. He kind of looked like what was that big guy that liked to go find diners, drive-ins, and dives?
Guy Fieri or whatever.
Yeah, he kind of looked like him a while ago.
I can see that.
But now he kind of, I don't know, he looks like different people at different times.
Right?
They showed a picture a while ago where he kind of looked like what was his name that played Batman? Christian Bale from American Psycho.
All right. Well, do you want to play the video or do you not want to risk it?
I don't want to risk us getting cut off. We're already talking about.
Well, we're not going to get cut off. The thing is, would you catch a copyright claim or not?
I don't know. I don't.
All right.
New York Post. I don't know. Let's find out. Let me rewind it. Am I sharing?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Okay. Let's see if I do or not.
This is the police. To the three people sitting on the building rooftop. Yes, we can see you with the hoodie in the middle with your cold drinks. The building is surrounded by police. We need you to return to the ground floor.
What?
I don't even know what we just watched.
Yeah, what was
it looked like it was out of a video game.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. I mean, but I have no idea how it's relevant to the story.
I don't know how it ties into John McAfee.
Yeah.
Now what's this now? Okay, now we're just getting into some. Okay, now wait, hold on. Wait, I can't. It's not letting me leave.
Well, minimize the screen first of all.
Okay. So now if I get a copyright claim, it's for no good reason. Because we just wasted our one copyright claim for a video. Nothing to do with the article.
Hit dismiss on the get notification thing.
Okay.
Let me read the article. Scroll back up a little bit.
A little bit. All right.
Or to wherever it starts. Yeah. All right. Cybersecurity guru John McAfee, who was found hanged in his jail cell this week. Hey, at least they're accurately reporting.
Yeah.
Had been hiding out for years in a Spanish ghost hotel owned by a Russian who allegedly used it to run a secret Bitcoin farm, according to reports. The paranoid 75-year-old tycoon repeatedly sent out messages that he was in numerous places across the globe, including Belarus and Norway. The latter where he lied about being arrested for wearing a thong as a mask. But web sleuths were constantly analyzing his images and messages, tracing him to a mysterious hotel in Cambrils in Catalonia. Spanish newspaper El Confidencial first revealed after his arrest last October. Numerous tips from images of the beaches to... I need you to scroll when you can.
All right, I can, but my arm's not long enough. I keep telling you this. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Numerous tips from images to beaches to Spanish products in his photos tied him to having stayed at the Dorada Park Hotel, which the outlet called a ghost hotel, where no one answers the phone and it is impossible to make reservations.
I'll be damned.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's a picture of such said hotel. The Dorada had come under suspicion from local officials after a huge laser pointing at the sky was built on the roof soon after it was bought by an unidentified Russian businessman. The Diera de Tarragona had earlier revealed it had been raided by police in 2018, revealing a so-called Bitcoin farm that was working 24/7, the outlet revealed. Officers reportedly found a set of computers in the basement and garages, constantly mining the internet to solve computer problems in exchange for a fee in Bitcoins, the paper said then. And I guess this is an image that he took while he was staying at the hotel. That's how they tied him to it.
I wonder if Suso was there with them.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
if the Mandela Effect conference was happening there or not.
Yeah, he could have been mining Bitcoin there. You never know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The Bitcoin thing. I should have thought of that.
Yeah. I hope he's watching. That'd be funny. Anyway,
yeah, it's kind of crazy how people can figure all that out just by stuff they see in pictures. That's taking like the mystery. Like find the lock in this frame. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff to a whole new level.
Oh yeah. This guy, I gotta say, this McVeigh guy, he kind of looks like someone's favorite uncle or something, more than he does like a multi-million-dollar or multi-billion-dollar businessman of some sort. He
was a definite internet troll, man. Like I said, like they said, him posting that picture of him wearing a thong as a mask. He was very much like anti-establishment, stick it to the man. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, he sold the McAfee brand for millions of dollars, and he just lived off of that money for years. I mean, eventually, I guess, through tax evasion and living the lavish lifestyle, I think he died broke, but I don't think that he would have changed. I think he did everything he ever wanted to do, man. So apparently he has no regrets. But I have a clip.
Whip it.
If you want to play it. Of him. Let's see if I can find it.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll do that. Well, hey, let's get back to the what? Oh my gosh, I was just watching that. The disgraceful scene that made Frank Fritz cancel American Pickers? What? Huh. He drops off every time he has to go every time he has to go do something, he drops off the thing. You guys know. You know the thing.
go, you know the thing.
Oh, here he is. He's back again. Man,
Sorry about that.
yeah. I was just telling the audience, like, you drop off every time you have to go do the thing.
I know, you know the thing.
But go, you know the thing.
All right, so
now.
I found the clip, and I don't know if it's the most recent link. I just dropped it.
Drop the
This
clip.
is a link he posted on Twitter not long before he passed away, and this is him in his own words, and I thought it might be worth watching.
Sure, now we're on the cafe thing. Oh, wait. Dang it, how do you pause these things? Hold on. There we go. It wouldn't let me. There. Okay. It wouldn't let me get the screen up. Okay, let me go ahead and go to the whatchamadoodle. There we go. Let me share the screen here. Okay, let's wait. Sound on? Okay, sound's
Yep,
on.
you're perfect. Good job.
All right, here we go.
Why does power corrupt? Well, let's take a look at the human species. Humans are compassionate and loving, gracious, kind, generous people. We are simultaneously greedy, jealous, envious, angry. We're a mixed bag. And if you give one of the human species power, which part of ourselves uses it? Love? Love does not need power, people. It flowers from the heart. Grace? Grace certainly needs no power. Compassion, generosity. No, these are simply things that flow from our good nature. What uses power? Well, greed certainly needs power, doesn't it? If you have enough power, you can take any fucking thing you want. Anger. Oh, anger definitely would love some power, but would it not? Envy? Well, with power, whatever you're envious of, you can duplicate on your own. No, it is that negative, unsocial, not life-supporting part of the human animal that needs power. Nothing else needs power. And so we give people power over others through government, through military, and we expect them not to be corrupt. Wake up, people. Be very cautious who you give power to. Thank you.
Huh. Kind of reminds me of Iron Man.
Yeah, I can see how you might say that.
Yeah.
All right, got one last thing. A while back, probably a year or so ago, he did a article for Wired, or the magazine Wired.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if I can find it without leaving. It would be the last image. It's right underneath the Hillary Clinton picture, where she's the prison guard.
Huh?
That image where Hillary Clinton was the prison guard?
Oh, yeah.
The image right below that. That's the last thing I want to share about this, and then we'll be done with it.
All right, cool.
He did this little expose or something for Wired magazine, and I thought it would somehow relevant to the story, so I included it in our presentation.
The one where he's got the gun to his head?
Most definitely.
All right. There we go. Oh, crap. I keep skipping the thing. Okay, here we go. All right, let me take down. Let me read this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Do that.
When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Quoted by Jimi Hendrix. And that was sent by Fellow Fire. Thank you, Fellow Fire, for that quote.
Yes, very pertinent indeed.
And here's the article or whatever this is.
Yeah, so you look here on the left-hand side. It says John McAfee has experimented with quantum suicide and immortality numerous times, and has lived to tell the tale, at least in this universe. And this is a Wired short link.
Wow.
So that's pretty interesting in and of itself, right?
Yes, it is.
So this is John McAfee's description of how he's apparently did quantum suicide, which I didn't know was a thing until just now, by the way.
Yeah, me neither. Go on.
He loads the bullet into the revolver and spins the cylinder. This scares you, right? He says. Then he puts the gun to his head. My heart rate kicks up. Yeah, I'm scared. I admit. We don't have to do this. I know we don't, he says, the muzzle pressed against his temple, and then he pulls the trigger. Nothing happens. He pulls it 3 more times in rapid succession. There are only 5 chambers. Reholster the gun, I demand. He keeps his eyes fixed on me and pulls the trigger a 5th time. Still nothing. With the gun still to his head, he starts pulling the trigger incessantly. I can do this all day long, he says, to the sound of the hammer clicking. I can do this 10,000 times. Nothing will ever happen. Why? Because you have missed something. You are operating on an assumption about reality that is wrong. Let me do this one more time, he says, and puts it to his head. Another round of Russian roulette. Just as before, he pulls the trigger repeatedly and nothing happens. It is a real gun. It has a real bullet in one chamber, he says, and yet he points out my assumptions have proven faulty. I'm missing something. The same is true, he argues, with Carmelita. I'm seeing the world as he sees it. He opens the door to the bungalow, aims the gun at the sand outside and pulls the trigger. A gunshot punctures the sound of the wind and waves. You thought you were creating your reality, he says. You were not. I was.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, do not try that at home, people. I think that this is a satirical article at best. And really bad advice at least. So yeah, there's that. Any comments on multiverse suicide, my friend?
No, I don't know. I know we probably violated about 5 terms of YouTube's use already.
Oh, really?
So,
well,
yeah.
When you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Yeah. Well, I know. I know everybody on the internet's been talking about the McAfee thing. Mainstream media is going to try to convince us that he killed himself. I think that that's not probably the outcome, considering the fact that he got a tattoo in defiance of it. But one could make the argument that he was he did like to troll, and he did like to draw attention to himself. And wouldn't that be the ultimate troll? Is to tell everybody that you would never do it, and then actually do it to get the internet talking about whether you did or not? I don't know. But it's you could I guess we can at least say we covered the topic. And,
we covered it thoroughly, man. We covered it thoroughly, and we were the first ones to do it on here, at least.
Well, yes, on this channel.
On this channel, yes. See what I did there?
Yeah. So anyway, that's that. I hope the chat enjoyed it, or the audience enjoyed it, and if not, I am terribly sorry for boring you with such a Such details. Philo Fire says, "Who's Carmelita?" I know the song. I don't know who Carmelita is, Philo Fire, but I would tell you if I did know. Do you got anything you want to add or say or do?
Well, not really. I do want to read Michael Fontaine's comment down there below because it is kind of interesting. You know, their helicopter blades spin backwards in Australia. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
So does the toilet water.
Well, I think that has been debunked.
What about the toilet water or the helicopter blades?
I never heard of the helicopter blades, but the whole the flushing counterclockwise on the southern hemisphere and clockwise in the northern hemisphere is not a true thing. It's not. It's a myth.
Well, I don't know. Did Mythbusters do it?
I don't remember who debunked it or exactly how the debunk took place. I just remember hearing that it wasn't true.
Well, that's weird. No, because the first time I ever even learned about it was on The Simpsons.
Yeah, I do remember that being a Simpsons episode as well.
So I do have one more thing that we can go out on, and I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing in its entirety, but I do want to bring it to people's attention because it does have very little views on it, I must say.
What do you mean it has very little views on it, you must say?
Well, you just caught me in mid-drag of my cigarette, not that I was putting on a drag show.
Oh, wait, there was one other topic that we haven't discussed.
Oh, man, was there?
Yes, and it was the one you wanted to.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, you have to go back into your Hangouts.
Okay.
And go all the way to the top, back where the Britney and the Supreme Court stuff was.
Oh, man, I really don't want to discuss that now.
No, we're done with that.
Okay.
All right. And then you see the picture of Biden?
Picture of whoa. I went too fast. Hold on. Picture of Biden.
Like the video clip with him with a picture of Biden in it? Right underneath the Britney thing?
Hold on 1 second, sir. Yeah.
All right, now scroll down just a little bit more. And you see where it says U.S. Catholic Bishop?
Mm-hmm.
And then right below that, what does it?
Twitter? Oh, the football player? Oh, no. We lost Saji again for the 5th time.
I'm here. Yeah, you found it. It's up to you if you want to talk about the football player or not.
Nah, I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
I think the Farley brothers, the conservative twins, have handled it
Okay.
quite well. No, because we're not going to have time for all that because my next clip is 36 minutes long.
Well, I thought you said you weren't playing the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you are playing the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. We're going to play it, and we're going to have an in-depth analysis of it.
Oh, wow. Hot diggity darn.
But I mostly want to play it just to kind of kill time and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people haven't seen it, so I want to call their attention to it.
All right. Well, while you set it up, go ahead, set it up, and press play. I'm going to go take refresh my drink and stuff, and I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were going to take a short nap.
No, I'll be back in like 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
All right. So what this is many of you are probably aware by now that I did this thing. It's called the David Hasselhoff Show. Now, I had done one of these David Hasselhoff shows, and I got pretty good response. Well, now I've got 20 views. Earlier, it was only like 10 views or whatever, but I had 40 some odd views. What am I saying? Booze in Russia? Let's go get some booze. Yeah, we'll get drunk. No, views. And the other one did pretty well. It had like 44 views or something like that. But this one kind of slowed at the wayside. And I think one of the problem was, as I showed the exact same thumbnail that I used for the first one. And see, a little backstory on the David Hasselhoff show is years ago when I was Ghostbuster Guy 2001, I had a channel called Ghostbuster Guy 2001, and I did this show called the David Hasselhoff Show, and it's kind of a cross between Space Ghost Coast to Coast and the David Letterman Show, our late night with David Letterman. So, but you know, you take if you take David Hasselhoff and put Hulk Hogan in there as his sort of his Paul, you know, and I forget Paul's last name. Play me at this, Paul, you know. So that's where the idea basically generated from, and that was like 12 years ago. And I decided to bring it back. So I sprung new life in it. And this one has got like 20 views, like I said, and I want to get more views than that. So we may not show the whole thing in its entirety, but I definitely want to get to the commercials because I think the commercials are the funniest part of the show, to be honest with you. And my wife has the same feelings about it. But anyway, here it is. I'll wait for Saji to unmute when he's done, when he's ready, and I will share it with you. Here's the share screen. Zoop. There you go. Let's put it on this so you see the two of us actually talking about it. All right. So here we go. So now that you know the history, here's the show itself. All right, here we go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the David Hasselhoff Show. Here's David. Hi. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Okay. Woohoo. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to the David Hasselhoff Show. Welcome to the David Hasselhoff Show. I'm your star, David Hasselhoff. And this is my bodyguard and keyboardist, Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Hulk Hogan. Yeah, good old Hulk Hogan. Oh, Hogan, are you ready for one heck of a show? Oh, yeah, we're going to boogie down tonight, boss. Wow, good.
You know what's funny? About 12 years ago, when I when I did the David Hasselhoff show, there was a year or so after I did the initial run. In real life, Comedy Central was doing the celebrity roast, and they did a celebrity roast on David Hasselhoff. And when they did their celebrity roast, Hulk Hogan was on there, like just out of the blue, like for no apparent reason. I don't know what connection he had with David Hasselhoff, but maybe he was on Baywatch or something. I don't know, but it was completely weird because here I am. I'm doing this show called the David Hasselhoff Show, and I just happen to have this exact Hulk Hogan figure and doing the show. I don't know. I just thought it was a weird coincidence that the real Hulk Hogan and David Hasselhoff were on the same show together. I thought that was kind of cool. And it was just sort of out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he be at a David Hasselhoff roast? You know, that's all.
Good. I'm glad you're in a good mood. You know, last night as I was going home, I noticed there were several deer on the road, and I tried to do Chuck Norris's trick on just blowing on them and knocking them down. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't work for everyone. It only works for Chuck Norris, because I went to blow on the deer,
Dear, I swear they must be from New York because one of them turned around and flipped me off. That was a horrible joke, boss. Horrible joke. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have one hell of a show for you here tonight. Our special guest will be none other than Michael Keaton, and from the new Picard series, only on CBS Access. Hey, I don't think you're allowed to say them, boss. Well, who gives a damn? CBS Access, none other than award-winning actor, stage actor, movie actor, and everything else in between. Good old Patrick Stewart. Yeah, Patrick Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Stewart. All that and a whole lot more today on the David Hasselhoff Show. Play me to the desk, Hogan. Gladly, boss. No, Hogan. That's okay. Not that one, Hogan. Come on, man. Sorry, boss. That's one I had set up for Taco Tuesday. Yeah. All right. Well, just play the real theme, can't you, Hogan? No. You okay, David? I don't think. By the way, that's what happens to Saji when he doesn't have his coffee in the morning. I had enough coffee this morning. Oh, jeez. I'm just going to my desk. Oh, jeez. Hogan, you can kill the song now, Hogan. This is the only one I know to play for real, boss. Oh, that's nice, Hogan. That's nice. You can kill it though. Come on, boss. I'm getting really good at it. Hogan. All right, here we are. We're at the desk now, and as you know, tonight I have two special guests. One is Michael Keaton, and the other one is Patrick Stewart. And I'm going to let you, the audience, decide which one I'm going to bring out first. Do we bring out Michael Keaton? Michael Keaton? Okay. Well. Or, wait a minute. My co-host, it's taking a long time to get him something to drink. Let's see if he's there.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure we didn't lose you or anything. Okay. Wait a minute now. Wait. Or did we bring out Sir Patrick Stewart? Oh, okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, here is Sir Patrick Stewart. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, God, he's wearing the uniform. Yes, good to be here. No one told me he'd be wearing the uniform. Yes, thank you. Oh, boy. Thank you. Oh, man, Patrick, good to have you on the show, my man. Good sit you have here, David. I like it. I like the colors. I like everything. Oh, man. Well, it's good to have you on the show. And have a seat there, if you will. Oh, is it safe? Oh, man, I don't know. Yeah, so you got the old Star Trek uniform on, huh? Yes, well, you see, David, we're doing this play, which will be opening up on Broadway, Star Trek The Next Generation, the musical. Oh, wow, Star Trek The Next Generation, the musical? Oh, yeah, the audience likes that one. Listen to them. Sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, yes, indeed it is. We've been working on it for several months now. And, I think it's going to be a brilliant performance, if you will. So you bringing back all the original cast members for this play, or? Oh no, hell no! Silly me, what was I thinking? So you got that, you got this Star Trek Picard out, and I got to tell you, I don't really like the direction the show's going. Oh well, I mean, how's that? Well, it's you kind of turn into an android or something. Oh yes, but you see, David. There's a lot of things you don't realize about the show. Well, I'm sure there isn't, but we don't have time for that because we got to go to a few commercial breaks, and we'll be right back. We will be right back with more David Hasselhoff Show. What the hell's going on here? I couldn't get the button to work. More David Hasselhoff Show. Don't go away. I couldn't get it to work for some reason. I don't know.
Are you
you tired of Tom Hanks completely ruining your life? Are you tired of his scuzzy face showing up in every single movie that you turn on? I mean, my God, that guy's in a lot of movies. He's even in old 80s TV shows, like that time he played Uncle Jerk in Family Ties. Well, that wasn't his real name in Family Ties, but he sure acted like a jerk in that movie. But if you're tired of Tom Hanks ruining your life, then read my new book, How to Unhanks Tom Hanks. Get Tom Hanks totally out of your life. Remove him for such movies as Forrest Gump, Castaway, The Burbs, Sleepless in Seattle, You Got Mel. Those movies were kind of the same movies when you think about it. What, they didn't even have the same stars in them? Oh, well. Totally unhank yourself. Buy my new book today. I'm Tom Welker, and my new book, How I Got Tom Hanks Out of My Life, will totally change your life. Now at Amazon Prime or wherever books are sold for only $25.95. That's right, $25.95 for How I Got Tom Hanks Completely Out of My Life. So don't let Tom Hanks completely destroy your life. Read my book today. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Michael Lindell here for MyPillow. Are you tired of not getting the night's sleep that you deserve or the rest that you deserve? Well, why put up with all that nonsense? Buy a MyPillow today. You can't get it in most stores since they have pulled them from the shelves, to my knowledge. However, you can go to michaellindell.com/mypillow.com to get a MyPillow today. Wait, there's more. If you order a MyPillow within the next 15 minutes, you also get a MyBuddy exclusive pillow at mypillow.com/michaellindell.com. Why delay? Buy a MyPillow today. And also, if you buy a MyPillow, not only will you receive the MyBuddy pillow absolutely free at no cost to you, the viewer, but you will also receive one, either My Kid Sister or a Wrestling Buddy. That's right, we make the Wrestling Buddy version of MyPillow. You can lay your head on him, you can wrestle with them, you can take them to picnics, whatever. So just remember that MyPillow at mypillow.com/michaellindell.com. Buy a pillow today and make America great again. Thank you.
All right, you can pause it real quick.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, first of all, I can actually see the Tom Hanks get Tom Hanks out of your life book being a real thing and being like getting sales. Like people would actually order the book just to see what it is.
Yeah.
And how you could go about. And then there should be a bonus chapter on how you could metaphorically take Tom Hanks's name and insert any name that you wish in place of it and achieve the same results by directing your attention and focus toward getting that person out of your life once you've successfully, interjected Tom Hanks himself.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then second of all, the Wrestle Buddy My Pillow. Does that come with like customized pillowcases where your buddy can be like an avatar of your choice?
You'd have to go to Michael Lindell's website to find that out. I don't know.
Okay. And then can you use like actual images of people Like, can you imagine making it like your overbearing boss at work? You could take out all your frustrations on them when you get home. Slam them up against the back of the couch.
That'd be great.
Stomp on their head a few times.
I would love that.
Right.
Yeah. I wonder if the audience, do you see what's going on in chat? Because I can't see chat.
All right, let's see what's going on with chat. I got a LOL. The bumper thing was hysterical, Hebrew.
Yeah, that's more of David Hasselhoff than I care to see for my taste.
Oh, yeah. Location of Buffalo got me too, or ME2 to me. Mandela affected.
Yeah, I know what ME is, but okay.
Big ups to Buffalo. How's Hulk tickling those ivories, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because oh boy.
I think I get where she's going with that.
Lots of Viagra.
Yeah, she's saying he's a one-trick pony, my friend.
Yeah. Well, you know what I just said, so. Oh shit. The things we come up with. All right. Are we done?
Well, I think we just kind of got started, but I think we should play more video now.
Okay. Well, that's what I meant. Are we done talking for now? Because I tell you what, you come up with some really good ideas. I want the my boss wrestling buddy. All right. I digress.
We're back. We're back here with my guest, Patrick Stewart, and we're talking about Captain Picard, or rather Star Trek Picard, I should say. And I'll tell you, sounds like it's going to be one heck of a show there, Mr. Stewart.
Sounds like you don't care for it, David, at all, especially that talk we had backstage.
Yes, well, we had a lot of time to do the talk backstage. You have done other projects as well, Patrick, Sir Patrick.
Yes, that's Sir Patrick to you, David.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. But we you know, you've done a lot of projects as well. I hear you worked with one of our producers, Hebrew from Eternia here lately. And do we have a clip of that?
Well, I don't know. My guys should have sent one of your guys a short clip, I would assume.
Yes, I do believe we do have a clip of that. So, Jimmy, roll that beautiful bean footage.
There is no Jimmy, boss. I think you're thinking about Tommy.
Didn't we fire Tommy?
No, we fired Johnny. Tommy works in accounting. Jimmy works in the film truck.
Didn't I say Jimmy?
No, you said Tommy, boss. Yes, I do believe you did say Tommy.
Well, whoever the hell it is, please roll the footage. I want to get this shit done with.
Over a rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. What the heck was that? Oh my God! Oh my God! Who is it? Don't you recognize him, Hebrew? That's Sir Patrick Stewart. Yes, hello there. What's going on here? Can you fellas help me out? Can we help you out?
Can we help you out?
Can we?
Oh, hey, there you go. There's your clip from the Hebrew from the Eternia show. Well, what's the name of the show again? I can't remember.
I believe it's called the Mandela Family or something like that.
The Mandela Family. Let me ask you something, Mr. Stewart. Do you believe in the Mandela effect?
No, I don't. I think it's a bunch of garbage.
Oh, don't you mean rubbish?
I've been an American for about 25 years or more now, David. Would you even know that? Did you even do any research on me?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did research on you. I see you have quite a memes. You have quite a bit of memes.
Plus, Americans don't say it's garbage; they say it's trash. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's true.
One meme.
Well, let's show one of those memes.
Oh, here we go.
You can see one of those memes right here.
Yes, his facepalm meme is quite famous.
Yeah. When the same memes are on the leaderboard for more than a week, and what is that? IMGFLIP. What? Gets kind of boring. I don't know what that is.
All right, chat, help us out. What does IMGFLIP? I am good for later in person. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure it out. I guess I'm probably wrong. Come on, Philo Fire. I know you got this.
Oh yeah, she's down with the in crowd, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, she's hip to be square.
Yeah.
Wait, is that how it goes? I don't know. But yeah, IMGFLIP. Let's see if they typed it in yet. Image flip. Well, that's a guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, image flip gets kind of boring. You know how that would be something that you do, like when you're making memes, you're flipping the image back and forth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know, but the other one that's almost like is popular, I think, is the Batman smacking Robin. You know how they put that all kinds of funny stuff behind that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but let's see what else you got. Keep them going.
Well, that's it for the memes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here's
Go ahead.
The show. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Very funny meme indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, very funny meme.
I see you also got some memes, Mr. Hasselhoff, that aren't very flattering of you at all.
Well, with that being said, Patrick Stewart, it's good to have you on the show.
Wait a minute, my time's not up yet.
Well, I think according to that music it is. Thanks for being on here. And, ladies and gentlemen.
I love how you never have time for the guests. It's always time for you to say what you want to say, but never time for them to do what they want to do.
I know, right?
Everybody, Patrick Stewart.
This is the worst program I've ever been on, and I'll never be on again as long as I shall live.
Well, you're going to die pretty soon anyway. See, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to
that was horrible.
Breaks, but when we come
I
back,
admit.
It'll be Michael Keaton. Don't go away.
That was horrible.
Are you tired of buying fruit and only to have it rot in 5 days and have it throw it away? Well, then skip that nonsense and buy wax fruit. Wax fruit may not be completely edible, but man, is it delicious. Not only that, but, oh, well, it's not nutritious. Let's face it, it's wax fruit, but wax fruit lasts for a very long time. It can stay on your table forever. It's better than that real stuff. And not only that, but it's completely free of those pesky fruit flies and maggots. With it, you can take oil paintings and it'll never rot. Wax fruit. Good. Hello. Are you tired of those pesky aliens luring your wife into a room at a Hotel 6 by using some kind of ray or a mind control device? If you're tired of this and a whole lot more, then try all new Rado. Rado is the specially designed chemical format that will get rid of those pesky aliens in no time. We've tested Radco on the numerous amounts of aliens, including famous aliens like E.T., Alf, Starman, and even that really stupid ugly one from Mac and Me. Rado. It'll stop aliens from molesting your wife.
Welcome back. Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want that product? I mean, that practically sells itself.
Yeah. For real.
Wow. Thanks for that applause. I appreciate that. Boy, I got to tell you, that Patrick Stewart sure is one heck of a firecracker. By the way, folks, that was all just a skit. He's going to be back again, I'm sure, real soon. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, you voted for him. Oh, wait, no, you voted for him number 2? Man, how could you vote for this guy number 2? Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage from such movies as Beetlejuice, Mr. Mom, A Cadillac Man, Multiplicity. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Michael Keaton. Yeah, Michael Keaton, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Keaton. All right, hey, thanks, guys. All right, hey, yo, nice to be here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, hey, I appreciate it. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't offer your guests any water? What kind of host are you? Yeah, Michael, good to have you on the show. Mr. Keaton, please. Do call me Michael. Oh, yes, Michael. Yeah, so you have been in a lot of movies, my friend. Yeah, but, it's funny. One movie you forgot to mention that I am in, that you did forget to mention, by the way. Oh, yeah? Well, what movie was that? Batman. See? Yeah. See, they get it. They get it. Yeah, that's my crowd right there. That's my crowd. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I can see him really doing that, though, for real.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So, Mr. Keaton, you've been in a lot of movies and stuff like that. You've gained recent popularity, however, by several skits that you've appeared in. One of my producers, Hebrew from Eternia. Yeah, about that. Those guys down there, it's funny you should mention that because I bumped into Hebrew there in the hall. I was going to tell him about upping my paycheck or something like that. Actually, you know what? His company hasn't paid me for the last, 3 skits, and I've been waiting for paychecks for that. I bumped into the hall. Yeah, that's an interesting story. Unfortunately, we got to go to commercial breaks, but we'll be right back with Michael Keaton. Yes, indeed. Michael Keaton, everyone. Michael Keaton. We'll be right back with Michael Keaton. Why isn't this damn button working? Michael Keaton. Oh, yeah. We'll be right back.
Hey, are you getting tired of smelling good when you get done taking your shower? Are you getting tired of using soap that gets you not quite fully clean? They say that you're not fully clean unless you're fully clean. But I say you're not fully clean unless you use garbage soap. That's right, garbage soap. Garbage soap is made from the finest horse, deer, and cow piss that we can find. It's all the natural ingredients that get you fully clean and makes you immune to all kinds of viruses. Plus, it comes from France, so it's good. So remember, next time you shower, use garbage soap. Garbage soap, it's natural. Hello, I'm Dr. Nobulb, and I specialize in fart reduction. That's right, fart reduction. Are you tired of farting in inopportune moments like on an elevator or under the covers when you're with your wife? Yes, farting can ruin a lot of special moments, romantic moments at that, and it can come at the most inconvenient times. But I, Dr. Bulb, specialize in reducing such farts. I have been an expert gastrologist for many years now and know how this problem can affect your life and your quality of life. For I, too, used to suffer from the same problem. But not anymore. and you can do the same. Just simply call the number on the bottom of your screen or visit one of my offices at 720 East West Main Gas Clinic. That's the gas clinic at 720.
I can see how nobody ever gets lost finding that place.
Right, just follow your nose.
720 East West Main.
Yeah. East, west. Yeah.
Mr. Bulb, and I make life less gassy. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back. We've been sitting here with Michael Keaton. I've been talking to him, and we've had a pretty good in-depth conversation about Hebrew from Eternia. You've been on several skits with him. Did you bring me clips of those skits?
Yeah, I did actually. I handed one to your producer. You know, I thought maybe he would show it.
All right. Well, yeah. Roll that beautiful bean footage, whoever you are.
Wait, why is it fading? Movie actor Michael Keaton here. Look, Hebrew wanted me to do a quick recap for some reason. I don't know why, but so anyway, you know, last time the guys were kind of a pickle. Hebrew had a wrestling match. He won that match. And the following week, he was supposed to meet up with Skeletor for the title. But then all of a sudden, Sanji was hit on the head by an arcade machine. Oh, what's that? Oh, a video game. Sorry, folks. Sorry. A video game machine. Then the Riddler showed up. Hebrew and Armor Up disappeared. And, yeah, I guess that's it. You guys are all caught up.
Oh, man. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's not showing me in the...
Don't applaud that. Don't applaud that. That's garbage. That's absolute garbage. So, Michael Keaton, according to those clips, apparently you like drinking coffee.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to have my cup of joe every once in a while, right? Mr. Keaton, I told you, you call me Michael. You know, Mr. Keaton was my dad's name. Actually, his name was Mr. Douglas, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, different story for a different time. So, you've been in such movies as Beetlejuice, Multiplicity, 12 Angry Men. I wasn't in 12 Angry Men. Oh, and I was in that other movie you mentioned, Cadillac Man. I think that was Robin Williams. So, yeah. Get it right or pay the price.
Get it right or pay the price.
And that's what Ken always used to say to me on the show, you know?
And then, of course, the one movie that I forgot to mention, Batman.
Yeah. You know what else? Well, no, I don't know what else. Hey, you're going to interrupt me, pal? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to come straight over that desk, and I'm going to punch you right in the chops.
Well, let's not do that, Michael. So, like I said, in all the films you've been in, what would you say would be your most profound work?
Well, you know, I've done a lot of movies and stuff like that, but I'd say probably one of my most favorite movies is when I portrayed the founder of McDonald's, Ray Kroc.
Oh yeah, oh man, that is a wonderful movie. The Founder, I think it's called.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite movies that I've ever been in.
What movie I really liked is the movie where you were in the nut house and there was a bunch of crazy movie and that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm talking here, pal. All right? I'm talking here. You interrupt me one more time, buddy. I'm going to crawl over that desk and I'm going to claw choke you to death.
Well, with that being said, you know, that's some scary stuff there, Michael.
Philo Fire says Mr. Mom, Hebrew.
Huh?
Mr. Mom is Philo Fire's favorite.
Oh, yeah, I like that movie. Pretty good movie, you know?
Yeah, I remember showing it to my kids when they were young.
Yeah.
Like it had been out for a long time before, but I rented it or bought it or whatever. I came home with it, and they thought it was like just like an absurd concept. Like, Mr. Bob, that's so weird. Like it was like to them, like at their age, it just. I can see how they would have thought about it being weird, though, because how society makes you think everything a certain way, and it definitely was like pushing the envelope, so to
back
speak.
then.
Yeah, for when it came out. Yeah, exactly.
Now it's pretty much the norm.
Or it's actually anti-controversial, saying that. I mean, to say the traditional value is now the controversial way of looking at things. You know what I mean? How dare you have those traditional values?
Right.
They're so racist.
Sexist and racist.
Yeah, all the above. They check all the boxes.
Right. Yeah.
It's who would have thought in a million years, that it would be Bizarro world.
Yeah, Bizarro upside down world. Right.
Breaks, and we'll be right back with my guest, Michael Keaton. Don't go away, folks. It's going to be a real heart pounder. Why the heck is there an ad?
Are you tired of waiting for water to boil to cook your noodles? Well, skip that nonsense and boil your noodles in the microwave. Introducing the new plastic microwavable noodle cooker. It boils noodles in mere minutes. Just set your microwave to extra high for 6 minutes, and your noodles will be done through and through each and every time. And then you don't even have to drain your noodles because the water absorbs inside the noodles from the high radioactive heat from your microwave. Yeah, sure, you may get the chemical poisoning from the plastics after weeks of usage, but hey, it's worth it.
Not to mention catching your house on fire.
Yeah.
Minutes upon minutes for that pesky water to boil on the stove. Who wants to do that? Get your microwavable noodle cooker today from Nuco. Nuco, making products that make your life easier.
Now let me ask you a question.
All right, hang on.
David Hasselhoff show.
Okay, what's up?
Have you ever met somebody and like within minutes you knew they were the person that stands right in front of the microwave door when they're making microwave popcorn?
Yes.
and that they've done so for quite a long time.
Yeah. I think I've hit a few of those. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right? But I digress. Let's watch the rest of the show here.
Okay.
So we got our guest here on the couch, Michael Keaton, who has, quite frankly, threatened to kick my ass about 3 or 4 times, and that was just during the commercial breaks. Anyway, let's see. Let's make sure. All right, turn that off. Oh, Michael Keaton, do you have any cool memes like Patrick Stewart did? Yeah, how come you were so harsh on Patrick Stewart back there, pal? I got to tell you something. I like Patrick Stewart, all right? I watched Star Trek 127 different times, and it keeps getting better every time I watch it. Not to mention, Patrick Stewart was good in X-Men, and you never brought up not one X-Men movie he did. Huh? You're going to sit here and you're going to just avoid all the comic book movies? Is that what your deal is, buddy? Huh? You avoided Batman? You avoided X-Men? Wait a minute. What did I avoid? You avoided Batman. And then you avoided X-Men. You avoided all these other comic book movies. What are you, just a comic book jerk? Hey, I got to be honest with you, pal. I think comic books are for nerds. Oh, they're for nerds, are they? Well, how would you like me to come across that table and gut punch you and then take you, and once you're bent over, double the pain, and then I karate kick you right out that freaking window, pal. You know, I'm really getting sick and tired of you threatening me here. You know, I used to be a pretty good fighter on Knight Rider. Yeah, right. All you did was James Bond style judo chops. I could take you, buddy. You know why I could take you? Why can you take me? Because, and camera, pan in very closely at me here. I need to stand up for this one. Ugh. Zoom in. Get in tight. Tighten my face. All right. Because I'm Batman. That wasn't very good, Michael. Try it again.
I knew he was going to say that.
No, that was good. You're going to take it. And you get over here. You're going to take a few walks, pal, because I'm getting tired of your crap. Well, yeah, Shorty? Well, maybe I'm getting tired of your crap. Shorty, who you calling me Shorty, pal? You take this. Ooh, Hogan! I'm fighting my pal David Hasselhoff, buddy. Oh, yeah, call your bodyguard. You know, I bombed guys bigger than you. Oh, God, please, Hogan, take him away. God, I've never been so scared all my life. Ah, Hogan! You get over there in the corner, pal, and you behave yourself. Oh, my God. We'll be right back.
Hey, it worked that time.
Hello, are you getting tired of small, insignificant, lousy, flimsy wieners? The kind of wieners that you buy and you have them in your refrigerator and then you take them out of the package and they have that icky slime all over them? Well, don't buy those nasty things anymore. No more nasty wieners for you. Presenting Oscar Mayer wieners. Oscar Mayer, the name you can trust. If your wiener has a name, you better believe it's Oscar Mayer. We have short wieners, long wieners, big, fat, juicy wieners. We even have wieners filled with gooey cheese. Oscar Mayer, the name you can trust for your wieners. We even have wieners that plump when you cook them. Don't trust your appetite to any ordinary wieners. Trust the brand that you've been trusted to for over 50 years. Oscar Mayer from Wamco, the leading name in wieners. Hello, this is Mike Schwitty, and I make tasty meatballs. That's right, my Schwitty balls are good for any holiday season. Easter Day, President's Day, Valentine's Day, a special big hit around Christmas. Treat your family to some Schwitty balls. These meatballs come from the finest meats in the finest stores around the nation. They are shipped specially from industries like Italy, Germany, and even France. They come from France, so you know it's good. And they are made right here in America from my Schwitty factory. So try my Schwitty balls today. I'm Mike Schwitty, and I approve this commercial. From my family to yours, happy holidays. Thank you.
That's such a classic SNL skit, too.
I know. Yeah, that's right. I stole it. What are they going to do about it, huh? They going to sue me, you think?
But you pronounced it so perfectly, too, though. So I was convinced. And they are the holiday hit, I must admit. Everybody loves them.
Everybody loves Schwitty balls.
Mm.
All right, we're back. I'm okay, and everything seems to be settled down now. We're going to try to get through the rest of this show without getting into brutal fisticuffs.
Michael, you're standing up there, pal. Yeah, that's because I'm going to kick your ass, all right? You're lucky you have your bodyguard, okay? Because if you didn't have Hogan there between us, I was going to take your face, smash it into that desk, throw your ass down those stairs. Well, hey, why don't you sit down for the rest of the interview there, buddy? And, yeah, you know what? No, screw this interview, and screw you, pal. I'm out of here. I am done. Ah! That's for Patrick Stewart. Or, excuse me, Sir Patrick Stewart. Roundhouse. And give him the common courtesy to call him Sir Patrick. I'm out of here. You know what else? I'm not coming back either. See ya. God, well, yeah, that was one heck of an ordeal. That does it for the David Hasselhoff Show. We're going to wrap this one up. I'd like to thank my guest, Sir Patrick Stewart. Thank my guest, Sir Patrick Stewart, and Michael Keaton. We'll see you next time, folks. Good night, everybody. Excuse me, David. Oh, no. What do you want? Take this, you asshole. Oh, God. Beam me up. Oh, God. Hogan. Help me, Hogan. I'm coming, boss. Oh, God, Hogan.
Oh, damn it. Oh, man. That show went horribly wrong. Oh, my God.
The David Hasselhoff Show, brought to you by Ebro from Eternia. Don't forget to sub. See you next time on the David Hasselhoff Show. Good night, everybody. New.
And that's how I think we should end our show here tonight.
Well, hot diggity darn. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah. Well, you know what you're going to get next.
What's that?
Yeah.
No,
You get a desk thrown at you or something. I don't know.
well, I was thinking of the Star Trek thing you play. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh that thing. Yeah. I'm not gonna play it. But what I am gonna do is give this room a final shout out. What do you think?
It's the final shout out.
You know, I just about said that. I really did.
Dun 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 dun. Can you do the music?
Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No.
It's the final shout out. All right. Go ahead with it, my friend.
Here we go. All right. On the serious note here, we have DD74, Philo Fire. Let's see here. Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
And don't call him Mr. Fontaine. Just call him Michael. His dad's name is Fontaine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ask me again. I'll tell you the same.
That's right. That was pretty good. I like that. Miss Connie Joe Wood was here earlier. And I got to scroll way up here. It looks like it's been Michael, or not Michael, Philo Fire and DD74 for the longest time. Miss Connie Joe. Did I mention Miss Connie Joe?
I think so.
Well, shoot, that's all I see right now. Who else was here? I know there was other people.
Other people.
Oh, Hunter Hearst Hayden was here, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Hunter Hearst Hayden, and I think Nicole Ackerman.
Nicole Ackerman. Ackerman.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's it.
All right. Well, very, very good. And all of our wonderful lurkers and people who will be watching after the fact, thank you for being here and showing your support as well. Sincerely.
And you know what? I think we've had a very good show, my friend. That was a very good in-depth analysis we did on McFay.
Oh, McAfee.
Oh, what did I say, McFay?
I don't know, because you're going to go to McCafe after this and get a McLatte, my friend.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And when I say McLatte, I don't mean you're going to get a caffeinated beverage. I mean you're going to get a lot of chicken nuggets and a couple, Big Macs and double quarter pounders with cheese. And if they bring the McRib back, you might order a couple of them as well. Yeah. And what else will you what else do you like to order when you get a McLatte at McDonald's, my friend?
Well, I don't know, but I tell you what, if I eat all that, I'll probably have to lay down and go take a nap.
That sounds like a splendid idea. Yeah. I resemble that remark.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit, maybe for a little while.
Yeah, probably.
So, well, that does it for tonight's Thursdela Thursday. Did you have any final thoughts, my friend?
Nope. I think I already said it. I sincerely want to thank everybody who tunes in every week, whether they're showing up live in the chat or lurking or listening later. Seriously, we appreciate each and every single one of you. And you know who I'm talking to. You driving home from work, playing it through your car or radio. so you can listen to the Hebrew and Saji show. And, you who listens to it through your TV, and the other you who has to play it, through your cell phone, and while, trying to cook your kids macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets when they get home from school. Each and every single one of you. We appreciate you. I'm done, Hebrew.
I'll tell you what. With pure honey. With pure honey.
With pure honey.
Yeah. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes yet another fantastical Thursdela Thursday for everyone here at Thursdela Thursday. We wish you all a good night and good fight. I mean, good flight. Why did I say good fight? That David Hasselhoff show is starting to rub off on me, I guess. But anyway, for Sagittarically speaking, this has been Hebrew77, your host of the most that loves to rub cheese all over his toast, saying, good night, everybody. That sounds a little bit dirty. But anyway, good night.
Well, snakes don't always bite, but when they do, oh, brother, does it hurt.
Yes, you would know. You've been bit with several of them and somehow still managed to survive. Good night, everybody. Well, that does it for tonight's show. It's been real, and it's been fun. And yes, it's even been real fun. But as all good things do, they must end. But remember, there will always be another show. Oh, at least I hope there'll be another show. As long as my internet keeps going and I'm still alive, I guess there'll be another show. But anyway, until next time, remember that snakes don't always bite. But when they do bite, oh, brother, it really hurts. So long, everybody. Ha ha. Yeah. Hey, do you like this music? It's completely free. Oh yeah. Dig that jam. Ha ha. See ya.